Whoa. Before the video begins, if you enjoy board games, head on over to twitch.tv/nerdsofthewest and check the stream schedule, because we stream live every single week, and we hope to catch you there. Anyway, enjoy.
Hello! Sorry for the delays. We're having a few technical difficulties. We also, right as we were setting this up, discovered that this game only supports 3 players out of the box, not the 4 that I thought it did, because everyone I watched on YouTube played this with the expansion. But anyway, hello.
Classic
Welcome
tone.
to Nerds of the West. I know, right? This is Destinies. There's a box over there. You might have seen some photos of us posting it around the place. We got some special friends.
Yes, very special. Hi, okay, yeah. Hi,
Introduce
I'm Matthew.
yourself,
I'm the DM of There Be Dragons. I also stream here on Twitch and very, very, very occasionally as Castellan4173. And this is...
I am Josh the Pirate, and I also play on Roll for Damage and There Be Dragons. You can find me at rollfordamage.twitch.tv or twitch.tv.rollfordamage or something like that. I am the DM of our Humblewood game on Monday nights, and I program Wednesday night one-shot Wednesdays.
Nice. And we got a Chris.
We do have a Griswold.
Chris Walt.
Hello,
We call him Griswold.
How's it going? Chris behind camera here.
On this. Okay, Chris Wald ASMR stream. Is that what we're talking about now?
Yes.
Hot.
That's my actual name, Chris Wald.
It is, in fact, Smoothie Boy. Lights are working at the moment.
Yeah.
I fixed them all, so if you're subscribed, use your 2 favorite colors, do sub your favorite color, do exclamation Bs, you know, whatever.
Petrichor isn't in
classic,
there,
that one's
yeah.
back. This is a RPG story light game, all controlled by this. Oh my god, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. By an app. Look at that. It's the wrong way. Which way do I want it? That way.
Ooh.
There's an app.
It's neat.
It does the things. It tells us things. We press buttons and it interacts with everything that we have on this game. At the moment, all we have is this tiny little part of town. We are currently in a church, and I'm going to stop talking at this point because the app will explain to us what is going on. And Chris, I may need you to pause the music for a moment.
Of course, I can do that, Tom. I am, after all, Chris Wald the Tech.
Chris, see how loud it
It
is.
was a dark night in the dead of winter, when the terrible howl resounded for the first time. No strangers to wolves, the men quickly assembled a hunting party. Returned, bloodied and terrified.
That was horrible. I
excuse
didn't enjoy that.
A werewolf, hungry.
Werewolf.
A werewolf.
Wenwolf.
The townsfolk
Why,
turned to
wolf?
the mayor, once a famed warrior, but they found his house dark and abandoned.
And delicious.
Did he abandon his kin to the mercy of the monster? Or had some other darker fate befallen him? As the beast prowled the woods, many wondered, what does it want? Where did it come from? And most of all, how to put an end to this nightmare.
On it.
Yeah.
But there were a few who knew their fates were, for various reasons, tied to the monster.
Oh no. I think that's us.
So,
Shit.
the webs of destiny became interwoven for the first time.
Well, that's incredibly unfortunate. All right, Chris,
Yeah.
music back.
Yeah.
I'm
So
tied to a werewolf?
this is just showing you all quickly the setup for this game, everything we've had to go through. We've already done this to
Yes.
make everything work. There we go. We get all our characters. So if we have a look, this is me. I'm the noble. If I zoom in over here, look at that. All my stuff, all my skill points. This game's got a fairly interesting way of tracking successes and fails for when you're doing things, which basically involves rolling some dice. I should have another dice. Where did it?
It's there.
I lost it. Rolling some dice.
Nice.
I rolled a 6, a 7 now that I've knocked that dice over. And then I count what I was checking, in this case, intellect, and all the pips that I have 7 or below, that's how many successes I have. I nailed it. Look at me
Hooray.
go. So we're going to quickly get in and get going.
We call it interesting, which is a polite way of saying weird, but that's mostly because we play a lot of D&D where it's
Yeah.
the reverse of that.
Yes, it's also you don't count the amount of like successes beneath that number.
Yeah, I'm wondering what more than one success means. Like, how can you succeed more than one?
I guess it's degrees of success.
Degrees of success. Harder checks require more successes.
Noted.
Yeah.
Noted.
So it's kind of like doing an extended skill check.
So this is what it looks like. If we ever have to put the app down and show you guys things, this is what it will look like. But for now, I am going to take my first turn. I refresh one of my...
Who are you?
I'm the noble. I am Baron von Red Hat, as signified of the Red Hat clan.
famous Red Hats.
Of the hinterland Red Caps.
Red Hat to the back like Fred Durst.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm
I'm
going to start my turn. I am currently in the middle of town, and I could choose anywhere for myself to go. And I feel like going to the inn, because every good story starts by going to the inn.
How do you know that that's the inn there?
Because I have hit the button on the screen, and it says the eastern part of town, where the smith and the inn can be found.
Oh, cool. So you're going to go to explore a tile.
I'm going to explore a tile.
Great. And just to be clear, how many movements can you make in this game?
You can move up to 2 tiles away orthogonally. No diagonal movement, but orthogonal movement is allowed.
But when you do that, you can only move. You can move 2.
Yes.
But only if you're not moving into a place that is
Unexplored,
unexplored. Yeah.
So it's kind of like House on the Hill rules a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Griswold, I need tile number 52.
Roger that, Tom.
Chris is doing a very good job of hiding
the finder.
behind camera and telling us where things are. This is an unexplored tile.
Yep.
Ooh.
It's going to go there.
How many points of interest are there in the place where you are?
None yet, because I also need tile 42.
Ugh.
Tile 42.
42, coming right up.
Come on,
Meaning of
Griswold,
life.
the finder.
The finder.
Chris has found 2 things. He gets 2 experience.
Chris, I'm going to need you to bring up a whole list of like bingo call-outs so that when we call name, you can actually say that.
I'm doing that.
Brilliant.
My
Thank
mic's
you.
going on.
Tile
It begins.
54.
54. Oh, number 54. Knock on the door.
I love it.
I am on board with this.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just a fun
I will
modifier.
need a point of interest for the inn.
Yep.
And one
is
for the
down here.
blacksmith.
And one, who would have guessed it, for the blacksmith. But we actually need Chris to
Everything's
find
good.
us the smith in the box. I'll let him shuffle through that for a while. It's actually the mayor's house.
Oh, I do apologise.
That is down here.
I'll throw it away then because
No,
there is another one that
there's
is the
another one
mayor's
there.
house.
We will
Right.
have the smith as a character we can interact with,
Yes.
the inn as a location we can go to, and the mayor's house as a location we can go to.
And these tokens are points of interest, or people are points of
Yes.
interest.
Kind of forgot that I didn't kind of explain how we win this game. Chris,
yeah.
can I get you to pass
I'm
me
still
any
grey on that
character
one.
card? Any character card from at the bottom of the box. Each of us have a different character that we're playing. As you saw, I am the noble of the Red Hat clan. On the back of every single character card are 2 destinies that we can fulfill. This is from some future story that doesn't matter, but that's what our card looks like. For us, they mostly, as far as I can tell, involve fighting off the werewolf. We have different options
tracks.
to fight off the werewolf.
Not
we
me.
can complete either of them.
Yeah.
But for now,
It's an either or.
I know personally that I need to go towards the smith and the inn, so I have gone towards the smith and the inn, because that is what my noble house does.
Sweet.
So I am going to let's go for the inn.
Okay.
Oh, placed it. All right. I will visit the inn. The townsfolk inside are busy discussing current events. In the days of the beast, there's much to talk about, but they fall silent as you join them, and they quickly make their excuses. Rumors of your interest in the monster are spreading. Someone pushes a talisman into your hand. It protects you from evil, they say. Gain the talisman. Griswold, I need card number
Neat.
6.
Number 6, my lord.
I've got a 6. I've got a talisman.
Yeah, you start with the
It's freaking
talisman.
handy.
I feel like you're going to be like
I don't know
just
if I need to remove that,
the
actually.
Igor of this entire arrangement.
Yes, master.
Yeah.
Number 6.
They should all be organised by
Except
number.
Chris Wald is the
They
goblin.
are not.
Well, of course.
Okay, the talisman. Number 6.
Goblin gang, goblin gang,
Thank
goblin.
you very much. Now I have various options. This is what the talisman looks like.
It's sick.
It's a cute little talisman. Plus 3 successes in a test where I rolled 0 successes.
Which is dead handy if you
Yeah.
fuck it up once.
Yep.
You can super succeed.
Nifty as heck.
The mighty Durst dynasty, indeed. The inn is warm and welcoming. Despite the air of anxiety caused by the monster's arrival, hunting trophies cover the
Baron
walls.
von Durst.
Baron von Durst. How keen is everyone for June? Anyway.
Very.
Oh my god.
Townsfolk exchange rumors in hushed voices. The innkeeper seems distraught. When you ask, he explains that his trading partner, carrying a substantial amount of coin, is days late. Poor guy, his business is going down the gutter.
That's
The path through the woods is growing dangerous, he explains, and I'm not sure about the inn's future if I don't get the money. Now I have 4 different options. I can give him 5 coins, but unfortunately I only start the
got
game
one.
with 1 coin.
broke ass noble.
I could buy myself a meal for 1 coin.
Yeah.
I could ask him about your destiny, or I could ask the innkeeper about an item. I think those might require me to do certain things, like such as if I ask about my destiny, I might have to
Scan a QR code.
Scan a QR code.
You're going to ask him about your destiny?
Yeah.
Tell me my destiny. You're gonna buy a beer. Correct.
I could help you, ponders the innkeeper, but I can't leave my business
But I'm
before the
not
money
going
problem
to.
is solved.
Pretty much.
All right, I think I want to be friends with this guy,
Yeah.
but it means I'm going to have to earn myself some money somehow.
Yeah. Question.
Yeah.
I don't know about that because Freya von Friedrich isn't. I don't know. Freya von Liverwurst is not there.
Yes.
But I know that he's looking for his thing. So if I go and find his thing and bring it back,
It's kind of, at this point, we're somewhat an adventuring party,
Right.
but at the same time, we might split off to get the glory of
we
killing the
allies?
werewolf for ourselves.
Right.
We're not against each other, but we're not necessarily for each other.
do we
So
know
you-
each other?
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay,
I
In a
think you're
biblical
witch I
sense or
hired
just
at some
friends?
point.
sure.
Okay, no one answers that. That's good.
I didn't hear you. What?
I
Sorry?
said in the biblical,
Biblical
sense,
sense.
or just friends.
That's for everybody to decide for themselves.
Yeah. Sounds
You
good.
guys, I
You're
don't
all
know.
my friends.
Yeah, you seem legit.
I'm going to ask the innkeeper about an item, mostly because I'm concerned about this talisman that someone gave me.
Someone just hands a bundle of sticks to you and says, "This'll help."
Yeah,
Bye.
and apparently many still believe these ward off evil.
Good.
I think the innkeeper's really nice for checking items, but these are basic bitch items, so
Do
why?
they cost? Does it cost you anything? Or do you
No,
only-
he was just. I was like, look at this, and he's like, yeah, it's some sticks that people believe ward off evil, and I'm like, oh, cool,
Sweet.
it's good to know.
I
So
kind
you
of
can
want.
have as many interactions as you like.
Unfortunately, that was my one interaction for checking a item, but I am going to buy a meal for him. I want to give him some money. I wish to spend my $1. I spend my $1, I pass it over.
What do you get in exchange for that?
The food is hearty and filling.
Lovely.
You resolve strengthens as you prepare to resume your
filling.
quest. You save some leftovers for later. I refresh all of my extra dice, my
Sure,
effort
the,
dice,
The ones that weren't refreshed.
the ones that weren't refreshed.
No, because these are all they start. Good.
Oh, they start. No, one starts good.
Oh,
Yeah, you get one per turn.
I had not understood that
Yes,
correctly.
you don't start with
I
any
thought-
effort
I-
dice.
Yeah, right.
I also gain food, which
so
is
technically
item
that's still
number 7.
there.
Number 7, my lord, coming up.
Number 7, my lord. Chris gets more experience. Look at him go. What a great guy.
I thought that was the reference to the meal. Like, oh,
Chris
number
win?
7
Chris
large.
is going to win.
Chris is probably going to win.
We get eaten by a werewolf, and Chris is like, "I handed cards." Whee!
I wish I had the Big Smoke meal order memorized.
2 number 45.
2 number 45s, a number 7 large, a number 14 large with a drink. I don't know it, so I can't repeat it.
So
but
close, Matt.
And change the pig to a gill.
Yeah.
This is my food. I can discard it
what
to
they call
refresh up to 2 effort dice.
Nice.
Look at me with all my items.
Yeah.
I believe I
But
might be able
no
to
money.
sell them at some point somewhere as well because they all have a
They're
monetary
worth the
value.
gold. Yeah.
Unfortunately for me, I do not have the 5 gold that I need to help the innkeeper, so I am ending my turn and passing to the witch.
Ah.
The witch.
Hello, dear. Is not what she sounds like. Refresh an effort die. Whee! These effort die are super pretty as well.
They are.
Really pretty.
Purple
ones.
with gold always works. It's
Cool.
the same. Yeah.
So I can do whatever I want as long as it's,
2 movement away.
yeah.
Strong woman.
Maybe I might go and talk to. So I might not even. Do I have to move in? Do anything in any particular order?
Go somewhere, then interact.
Okay. So I might go to the church. Actually.
Yeah, go
I
for
might.
it.
I might go and talk to the priest. So I'm going to go and hang out in the church with the priest. So I click on the priest. Yes, I will visit the church. I could pray. I mean, praying doesn't cost me anything. I could steal money from the offering box.
That sounds like you.
Wow.
It's beginning hard, and I could ask the priest about my destiny.
Burned to the stake.
I'm seriously. Well, first of all, I might pray. I'm going to begin with that.
Yeah. Gain his trust before you
yeah.
steal all his money.
Yeah.
God.
So I'm
And
going to
ask me,
pray.
what's my destiny?
Your convictions and your
See a
conscience are
conviction
clear.
in the future.
They know nothing of me. The prayer fills you with new determination. Refresh all my dice. Sick.
I had
Nice.
to pay a gold for that to happen.
And then I'm going to rob the shit out of it. And then, so, then I could ask the priest about my destiny, I guess, or ask what troubles him. I could show kindness.
Do you have that?
I don't feel like that's you.
What kindness? I don't have kindness.
I'm basing you entirely off the witch in what's the Pixar film? Brave.
Brave or the one with
That's
the long hair?
this is Frida von Leberwurst. You don't know her.
Yeah, she's a woodcarver.
That sounds about right, actually. Yeah, no.
Lives up the road.
No, I live in a very tall tower and I have a gorgeous young adoptive daughter. Thank you. So if I ask what troubles him, it doesn't cost me anything. I can keep doing stuff.
If it doesn't say it's got a cost there.
Cool. I will ask what troubles him. I can't believe I'm asking you about this, witch, but I have a dilemma, he confesses. I
doesn't
intended
like
to
you.
visit the Romani camp to spread word of Christ among them.
Tracks.
Now my trouble is twofold. First, they're all dead. No. First, I won't attempt it without permission from their fortune teller. Fair.
Don't want to curse.
No. Otherwise, it would be pointless to even try. And second, well, now, amid these hellish events, I'm not sure whether I'm prepared to spread good news anymore. Oh, okay.
Dude's having a crisis of faith.
I could encourage him.
He
He's now
might
giving me the option to encourage him rather than steal
Don't-
money from the opposite, the offering box.
don't send the priest off to his death this early in the game.
You sure?
I mean, it's up to you.
But do we even know that's the case? He might get a whole pile of converts.
He might come back with a whole bunch of Romani guys who are like, "Oh, Jesus is great." Woo!
Yeah.
Let's kill werewolves. Yeah, maybe it'll work.
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah, I mean,
Famous last
Well,
words.
it couldn't hurt me.
exactly.
And no, it might.
I could ask the priest about my destiny. Does that have a cost?
You gotta scan one of your destiny icons.
All right. Yeah,
It's the front ones. Yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna do. I might.
Are they
ask the priest
color-coded?
about my
I get it.
destiny. I'm gonna scan that one.
You gotta touch it.
I'm gonna watch the yellow one and that there. I would help you, but not before my dilemma is resolved. Well, I could resolve that dilemma for you, baby.
Wow.
Basically, to resolve his dilemma, I think I have to encourage him.
Go for it.
Or steal money from him, but I don't think that resolves his dilemma. If anything, it makes it worse.
Yeah. Well, if anything, I'm
gonna-
not going to say that that's a problem.
No.
I can't say that on Twitch.
I mean, I seriously want to just rob him.
Maybe once he's gone.
That's better.
Yeah.
And no one's there. I'm going to encourage the shit out of him.
Get him out of the house and then steal everything.
I'm gonna add one of my dice
Yep.
as well. Wow.
What'd you get?
I got a. This is an
Move
intelligence
it in
one.
front of your board.
Yeah. I got a 3, a 1, and a 1, so 5. I got 1 success.
Well, point out because you're the first one to do a test,
so I would be there. I got 5. I
and
got
so you
1
count
success.
all the pips below what you rolled. So
Very
as
nice.
you gain experience and level up, you move your pips lower and lower to try and get
Yeah.
more successes.
And I can't use my talisman to get 3 successes. So I have, because I've already got one, I've got 1 success, so it doesn't work like that. So I have to increase the number of successes.
Also, I don't feel like you going woo with a fetch in front of a priest.
I think it would work really well. He was like, "Ah, get away from me."
Actually,
Yeah,
that
it's
might
not-
force him to leave the
It's not
house.
the right kind of
Yeah.
talisman. If you do a roo with a cross, he loves it.
Or he
Yes.
retreats back because he's secretly a vampire.
I see your point. The priest is
Chris
physically
gets it.
uncomfortable.
Thanks,
but
Chris.
I don't think I could convince them of anything in the face of such tragedies. Oh, what should I do? Lose
Oh, no.
1 that way.
Yeah. So your
I've become
track
less
is
intelligent.
just a little bit harder.
But no, it's more, this conversation was so stupid, I feel stupider for it.
And I gain 1 of these. What's that?
Yeah, what's that, Tom?
What does it say on the map?
It doesn't. It says gain 1.
Is it a Doom token?
I will
it's
need
a
the
crown.
rulebook because this is. I assumed the app would tell us all these things, and it's decided it will not.
Okay.
That is an experience point.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Can I use it to
Good
fix
stuff.
what it just broke?
Don't they-
You actually do gain XP.
Hey!
There we go.
Hey.
Experience points are gained as a result of various interactions. At any moment during their turn, except during a test, a player may spend their gained experience points to upgrade their skills. Upgrading a skill lets a player move skill markers on skill tracks. For each experience point spent, a player may move any of their skill markers 2 spaces to the left.
Nice.
So yes, you can.
So you basically
I'm going to upgrade my dexterity by 2. I'm going to move that one by 2.
Show me again what you did.
I'm going to move this one from an 8 to a 6.
solid.
And then I'm going to steal money from the offering box.
With upgraded dexterity. You got stupider, but your fingers are
I was actually just thinking then, wouldn't it make more sense to lower a earlier pip so that you have a higher chance of at least getting a success?
With 4 dice.
No, on the track, because if you move that down 2, that means you only have to roll...
Automatically succeed one of them. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I take your point, but with this many, I'm looking for a second.
No, I'm just saying.
It's a good point,
Yeah.
but I think 5 is doable.
I think I understand why they're doing the pip system this
Do I
way
have
now.
to, does it have to be 1 pip 2, or can I do 2 pips 1?
1 pip 2.
Uh-huh. I'll do that. So I'm
Starting
going to
to-
steal money from the offering box. Wah! Auto success.
Very nice.
And because the purple dice can be auto successes, plus 7, which is there. So I get 2 successes plus a third.
So
How
you're a
much money you
thief.
steal?
Confirm. 3 successes. I gain 1 gold.
Woohoo!
What?
You're rich. Rich, buddy.
Who could need it more than you ask yourself. The coins are heavy, so is the guilt.
This game is shaming.
The church gathers the faithful every day once the beast is attacked. Some see the beast as divine punishment. Most believe it can't step onto sacred ground. The priest approaches you as you enter. He seems distracted. Oh, okay.
Finally sent me my goddamn token.
I think that's me.
Yep, if you can't do anything else, you click end turn.
End turn.
Thank you.
I'm really glad I prayed.
Brilliant. Refresh an effort die. Do I roll this?
No,
just-
you've
just
now
accessible.
got it
You
to
now can
roll
roll it.
later on.
Sweet. Okay.
And I
Do I read this?
done that.
Yeah.
Drawn by rumors of the monster, the bishop himself arrives in town. Holy shit.
Wow, this escalated quickly.
Yeah,
I'm
this
really,
really
really
es-
regretting being in the church stealing from the right.
The bishop walks in. What the?
What the bloody hell are you doing over here?
Your God gave me the power to do this.
Yeah, this is basically like
Very much what happened.
this is the end of the first Tom Holland Spider-Man.
What the
He takes up residence in the church, and it's said that he offers a reward to anyone who slays the wolf threatening the faithful. He believes them to be in league with the beast. What?
The wolf threatening the faithful. The wolf is different to the werewolf.
No, but he said he takes up residence in the church, and it said he offers a reward to anyone who slays the wolf threatening the faithful. Sure. He goes, he believes them to be in league with the beast.
The beast being Satan.
I was going to say,
Yeah, all
I
right.
assume that that's a biblical the beast,
Yeah.
not
the werewolf.
The werewolf is in league with the werewolf. Yeah, exactly.
You traitorous hound.
The priest was seen
League with
traveling
you.
east towards the crossroads, burdened by some troubling dilemma.
Yeah,
Crossroads
because
to
I
there.
told him to go and do the thing.
Probably.
Which I don't know which way's east.
That way.
Okay, this one, the priest.
No.
Is it telling you to move that?
It just says the priest.
Click OK and then see what it tells you to do.
Okay.
East is that way.
He just took off.
Yeah, so we replace the priest
With
Ah,
the bishop.
with the
with
bishop.
the bishop.
The bishop.
Griswold gets more experience.
Because there's only room for
Yeah.
one.
One
There's a
minister
guy.
in this area of
Got
town.
ourselves a biz hop.
Yeah. All right, now it's your turn and you can move and do
Great.
whatever you want.
Now, I believe previously you
what they
mentioned to
call
me
metagaming.
that this whole situation had like a, we knew what these other 3
Well, if you
locations
touch
were.
them, it'll tell you.
Oh, rad. Wolves howl, the forest does not welcome you. Fair enough.
The forest?
Well,
Yep.
you could still go.
Forest to the north.
Yep.
Sorry, to the south. The fields, the frozen soul to the north, and then to the east is the hanging tree.
That's interesting.
The priest is going to the hanging tree.
That's not good at all.
No, that's not good. Why did you encourage him? No. I'm actually
He
going.
said he wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't listen to me.
What would your character do, Matt?
Well,
you are
my
the husband.
character Oswald, the stink. He's gonna.
Matt, you're not supposed to play yourself.
Well, my name's not
No,
Oswald.
Got him!
That would be Oswald Davidson.
Fuck off. As a long-running joke.
Long running as in a real one forever.
50 episodes so far.
More than that, but yeah. Okay, let's. You know what? I'm gonna go to the inn because I feel like I need a drink.
Go for it. So you gotta.
Visit the inn.
Yep.
The inn is warm and welcoming despite the air of anxiety. I should have gone to the priest. Whatever. Fuck it.
The priest
Despite.
is gone.
No, the bishop is what I meant.
Yeah.
Despite the air of anxiety caused by the monster's arrival, hunting trophies cover the walls, mementos of the innkeeper's past. Oh, this dude Fox.
That sounds familiar.
No,
Yeah.
he shoots.
No, well, he does both.
You don't know that.
He might have lost his penis in a terrible
have.
penis-related accident.
Why did... No.
I think
he might
most-
just not be married.
Most penis-related accidents are terrible.
Yeah.
Most.
No, but the underscoring or the prefacing of saying it's a terrible one, that's even worse.
Oh, man. Oh.
Yeah,
I'm imagining a thresher.
yeah.
Very small whip.
God.
Or
Townsfolk...
a mangle. Triangle.
like a beef mince machine. Townsfolk exchange rumors in hushed voices. Did you hear that the man put his dick into it?
Did you hear that guy smells?
Yeah. The innkeeper seems distraught. When you ask, he explains that his trading partner is... Yeah, he's...
We know this.
We
Sounds familiar.
got it.
You aren't metagaming. Well done.
Fuck, I didn't...
I am.
Can I go back?
No. You've made your choice.
I really did not think
The
this
app is
through.
not kind.
No, it's really not. There's a house symbol here, but I feel like that takes us
That's back to the main menu.
You know what? I'm going to ask him about my destiny. And this, I'm going to keep.
Yeah,
My
touch
call is he's going to
Touch it.
say, I
the
could
screen.
help you with
Touch
that.
the screen. Touch it.
This is enough.
Okay.
I could help you with that.
I'm not going to mention what's
fine.
happening because that's my plan.
That's some actual interesting information for once.
Yeah, it was. Oh, well, no, it was useful.
The innkeeper going to not help you with that?
No, the innkeeper is. He basically just told me where to go for a thing.
Oh, that's useful.
I go to see a man about a horse.
Some
you know?
people might know and some people don't know.
Yeah. I'm keeping it close to the chest a little bit because I'm a woodsman of sorts, a huntsman, if you will. I'm used to
That's
my
what I
own
hear.
lonesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And not bathing.
Yeah, and I'm also going to get a hot meal because I very rarely have that. Usually it's just like fish. The food is hearty and filling. You resolve your strengths. Strengthens you as you prepare to resume your quest. You save from some leftovers for later. Sweet. Cool.
Yeah.
Pay your gold.
I did. Well, I will.
By now.
Yup.
Good throw.
Goes
Good throw.
somewhere. And I can just ask him.
Do you want the food card as well?
Yeah, that'd be great.
No food for you.
Hey, Griswold, we need another food card.
I'm gonna check
Number
out.
7?
He's going to ask. You are going to ask
So-
him how a bow works.
No, I'm
Huntsman
gonna
bow?
ask him like, do you think this would take care of a werewolf or something? And his response is, good for hunting, but no mundane weapon can harm the beast.
Ooh.
This
So
is
that's
a very
useful.
knowledgeable innkeeper.
I know. We're gonna walk. It's like, oh
I'm a
yeah,
little suspicious.
I've seen that before. That's the sword of the chosen one. You use that to take care of the great devil.
It is foretold.
It is foretold. Yeah. I'm actually
Oh, is it?
I'm actually a retired seraphim, am I?
Yeah.
In turn. All right, passing it back
That
on.
explains the 8 wings.
Yeah. I'd usually keep them in the back, but the missus wants me to dust them.
As always, I would refresh an effort die, but I got them all back. The missing mayor is the main topic of town gossip.
Oh, boy.
Some blame his appearance on his wife, who is widely distrusted.
Ooh.
She's a strange woman who is rumoured to dabble in the arcane arts. Sounds right up your alley. The sorceress, some call her behind her back. When he disappeared, so did she.
That's interesting.
It's never good.
Well, I'm going to keep exploring. I don't know if I want to go to the hanging tree. So I'm going to go back the other way, all the way over there.
So which one are you? This one?
I am this cute little guy with a hat.
Yep.
And I'll explore over to the stone circle.
For those interested, we at Nerds of the West are drinking Guelo's Rainbow Sherbet Sour Beer.
Yeah.
It is delicious.
Tastes like a
personal
Watertown V.
Personal
not bad.
favourite
Matt
of...
doesn't particularly like it.
I'm not
I
a huge fan
adore
of
this.
sours. I'm not a huge fan of sours. How many of those thingo tokens do you need?
None. I need tile number 10.
He will need thingy tokens, just not
Have you got your number 10?
Also number 4.
A big fat hen.
Hey!
Number 4. Also knock on the door. Again.
I'd have gone with whore or something or another one.
Of course
Pick a
you
whore.
would have.
No, we've already got one.
I
Pick
need
prostitute.
a point of interest on the standing stones.
Yep.
And that is it. And I'm going to visit the standing stones.
So wait, this doesn't go any further.
That's the end of the universe?
Yeah, it didn't give me anything more.
That explains why everybody's really worried to be stuck in this tiny, tiny universe with a werewolf.
Yeah. So, well, the walls are closing in. It's only a matter of time.
So, ancient symbols are carved into the stones, and they are faded. But there's still power here. The townsfolk
fucking faded.
fear and avoid this place. I have 3 choices. meditate in a circle or pray to the old gods, which are intelligence checks, or search the circle, which is a dexterity check. And my dexterity is garbage.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go with an intelligence check, and let's...
Burn a dice?
You know, it never
I'm going to
hurts.
burn 2 just for the lols.
I was going to say, it never hurts to pray to the older gods.
Yeah, but also I'm rich, so I don't need gods. But meditation is helpful.
It's harder for a rich man to fit through the eye of a needle
Camel
Where are you
fits
going
in.
with
than it is
this?
for a camel to. Than it is for a camel to.
This is a reference I don't remember.
5,
Yeah,
6,
it's,
7.
4 weddings and a funeral.
Right, yeah.
Also,
Maybe I
just
haven't watched that film
the
in like...
Bible.
No. I'm paraphrasing.
yeah. I rolled 2 successes because I rolled a 7 on everything all up.
Nice.
So
I mean, you could have rolled anything. We weren't paying attention.
I was paying attention. I just can't see from this distance.
that's all. You close your eyes, touch the icy rock, feeling the traces of age on it. Minutes pass, maybe hours, as disjointed visions assault your mind. You strain your will to remember what you've seen, but when you open your eyes, all that remains are cryptic glimpses. A life both innocent and sinful to be sacrificed. An error, a spell half cast. The sacrifice escapes, carried the horned visage. Something comes from beyond, tearing through the tapestry of fate. The first seal is broken. She runs. A howl pierces the night. Oh god, this is
Getting
birth of
intense.
the werewolf. Snapping back to consciousness. Was it just a hurried vision, or did you really hear it? Gain 1 experience.
What? Do you lose anything? Sorry, I was too enthusiastic.
That's right on the ground there.
I was not ready. I do not lose anything, but I have no option to continue. That is the end of my turn.
Nice.
It didn't even give me an option to press the button. It just went, screw you, turns
No,
over.
you're done.
I mean, you did
Refresh
just have
and
a fucking
effort
apocalyptic
die.
vision.
Yeah, that was cool. The beast attacks. Oh, shit. The grounds around the noble manor to the northeast become a scene of slaughter. I'm not there. Men and animals alike lie dead. The manor's gates are shut. That's a shame. I was just about to go there. The town hall is hastily transformed into a field hospital. The victims are lucky a doctor was passing through town. Can you please put a thingammy where the town hall is?
Oh, yeah.
That.
Oh, so it's attacked here.
And then there's a doctor there.
Shit.
No, it attacked the manor, didn't it? It attacked the town hall or the manor? Because the manor is this
It
one.
attacked the manor, but the town hall is where I'm supposed to put stuff.
Oh, they probably
It's
took all the
open,
survivors there.
albeit with a different function now.
Hmm.
Field hospital, triage.
Place- Okay, and so I can still theoretically go to the mayor's house. I'd like to.
Do it.
I'm going to go to the mayor's house. I'm suspicious of this
I
because
don't
I
think we need
presumably also heard the stuff around town about the mayor going missing.
Being a bit of a weirdo.
So I'm like, I'm going to investigate this mayor's house place.
Creepy sorceress wife.
Yeah,
I think.
I'm going to go and hang out there. Yeah. To the mayor's house.
This music's put together too chill.
Oh, okay.
We're not doing anything crazy right
The
now.
house is eerily quiet. Snowdrifts cover the path. There is no one here for a few days, at the very least. Both the mayor and his wife disappeared just as the beast showed up. What happened to them? It's a strength check to open the door, or I could look around outside. And it's much of a muchness because I now have the same intelligence as I have strength, and I kind of feel like just opening the door would be the solution.
How strong is the door?
Yeah, but that's also presupposing that it is
Yeah.
not currently inhabited by something furry and full of teeth.
Apparently, I have to scan
Baby
a thing
werewolves.
to
Yeah.
open a door as well.
I was just thinking,
Yeah, I think there are some items you can find that could help you.
Ah,
So it might have like a key or a lock or.
I'm gonna look around outside.
I'm just curious. To use
And I'm gonna roll all 3. A 4, a 3, and a 2. That's
Nice.
pretty good. That's 9.
Yes, that is maths.
So yoked
I
as
did
fuck.
that. I did pretty good for a scrawny witch lady. Well, I'm looking for stuff, so it's not that hard. Gain talisman. Sick! Another talisman, please. You walk around the house, but find no other way in. Strange amulet hangs outside with symbols carved onto the beams attract your attention. Some you recognize, some are much darker. I grab another talisman. Okay.
Well, that's not a good portent, is it?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Second one. Nice. Can I just auto-use a talisman?
No, I think it is.
All right, I'm going to try and punch
saving
open
yourself.
All right.
a door. Force it open or get through the lock. Oh, okay, if I had the key.
Yeah.
Right. I've only got 2 dice, so if I fuck this up... Wow. I did fuck it up. Yay!
That's a 4, isn't it?
That's
so
a
what's
4.
your
Mine's
strength?
5.
Yep.
So
you
I
got 0
have
successes.
to use a talisman. So I'm going to use a talisman.
Great.
What a guy.
Force it open.
What a man.
I automatically get 3. I'm really glad I searched for it first.
I just imagine this old frail woman pushing on the door.
Then I get out a
and she
small
just
piece of wood and go, thwack! And it bursts open. Yes.
Wasn't there some mention of like dark runes?
It takes
probably
time.
negated them.
Exhaust one of my... I don't have any. I don't have any of my purples.
No,
So I
done.
can't exhaust them. I don't know, I'm talking to the
could be
game.
worse.
Takes
How dare
time,
you, game.
pain, and energy, but after many tries, the lock breaks. The path outside is open. The house is dark and quiet. I can steal the coins. Nice. A faint smell of herbs and dust. Neither the man nor his wife, the sorceress, are here. Books and ledgers lie on the table, along with some coins. Well, I've already made a point that I am a thief, so I'm going to steal the coins. The money is out in the open. Your mission is of great importance, and you need all the help you can get. Yeah, I'm going to steal the coins.
Yeah, I'm going to steal.
just 1 coin again?
2.
Ooh.
You're stealing
Okay.
Dan. Or stealing
And now I can search the
Danielle.
house. Which I'm going to do, which is a skill check.
Good thing you got more talismans.
I only have... Yeah, I got a 4 again, so I'm going to burn that second talisman. 1, 2, 3.
Come out
Boom.
swinging.
Freaking pay to win.
I mean,
gain
literally,
an
he just- oh, no, he
ornamented
didn't.
key. So,
What
at
number?
first, you... number 32. At first, you find nothing out of the ordinary, but then a rug lying unevenly.
Suspicious.
Yeah, I know, right? Rugs should be even.
It's just like, man.
Rug should
Wait a second!
Rug should be even.
Someone
and
has walked on this rug.
A hollow sound as you knock on the floorboard beneath. The compartment hidden
Right.
below is mostly empty, cleared out in a hurry. But the scraps of parchment and broken talismans. Ah, dang it! I like talismans. Of sticks and bone leave no. How can you burn it as well? Like, does it stopped being magical after the first one? I imagine. This is where she used to hide the evidence of her sorceries. A silver key gleams in the dirt, evidently forgotten. What does it open? So, can I have number 32? The key, please. Griswold, the finder.
Thank you for remembering my name, sir.
Wow.
I'm gonna steal
Griswold the
some.
Finder sounds like a rad as fuck NPC
Yeah.
that you'd meet.
You may exhaust one unrolled. May exhaust one unrolled. What are they called? Effort dice to reroll any number of other dice, and that is not a one-time use.
That's it.
Nice.
Forever, you have this
Nice.
magical silver key that will.
Excellent. Glad I burned that thing that I burnt. But I have to have the thing to burn it.
Yeah.
I'm
silver
gonna,
key for
in
something.
quiet darkness, a faint smell of herbs and dust. Neither the mayor or his wife, the sorceress. Oh no. I've found some notes now.
Oh wow.
I'm going to try and decipher the notes.
Just doesn't end with this guy.
I know, right? I just go on and on. That shit.
Until
No
now.
successes.
Rolled a big old
Big
3.
fat nothing.
Big fat 3.
Strange words, strange sigils. You understand nothing. Still, you feel fear. You leave the house in a hurry. Well, I didn't have anything else I could do. Lose 1 intelligence, but I can move the 7 to an 8, say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I actually
my
kind of
lowest
like
to be
the
8.
system.
Yeah, it's coming round. Like,
Yeah,
just-
I'm starting to go
just
like,
slowly.
I
And I
see
also
the
exhaust
utility.
another one of these.
Yeah.
But I can't. Boom.
Alrighty then.
It's interesting that like it will punish you for doing some things a lot harder.
Yeah, I mean, I
Really?
had no choice in the matter. I suppose I could have ended my turn.
Thank you,
It
Colin.
says remove Mayor's house.
The
As
mayor's
a-
house is done. There's nothing more to find there.
Yeah, we're done with this. Goodbye.
Really, that was close.
Okay. Refresh and effort die, but
But I
don't
do
need to.
have like a fancy thing and money.
bulk money.
Okay. The beast was seen running towards the woods. It moved inhumanly fast. Well, I know what I'm avoiding. Okay,
But you
simple.
can't. It's super fast. Inhumanly, they might say.
Yeah,
Are
possible.
you inhumanly fast?
Sometimes.
Inhumanly stinky.
I'll
He's the one who named his character that.
Yeah.
I'm just,
after Stinky. I think he said the Stink, but still.
Oswald the Stink.
Oswald the Stink. I can't even remember my own fucking name. It's that bad.
He's drunk as well.
I did just go to the tavern. Okay, I'm going to move over this my guy. That's my guy. I'm going to move
Guy.
over here.
Ooh. That's like 3.
Well,
I don't want to be mean.
I clicked on it and it said I could do it.
Okay.
So,
where'd you move?
You went from there to there.
Yeah, no, it will always let you click on anything.
fuck.
You can only move 2, Matt.
Can I undo?
Nope.
Well,
Oh, well, Matt's over there now. Look at this guy not listening to
this
the
is
Moving inhumanly fast.
It's the beast! The game doesn't know where you are.
It's the goblin.
The app doesn't know where you are.
But I would have thought it would do because I'm clicking on the
You'd think
stuff
that,
on the tile.
But it's stupid.
Yeah.
Double check that rule.
Oh, you're over there now.
Chris is like losing it.
You okay?
You ran so fast, you didn't know where you were going.
I'm like that. I'm like the T2 Terminator, which is with the buzz cut and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sorry.
You just took that little bit of path there.
Yeah.
There
went
is
through the
actually a
mist
very, very nice cute
It's the
part.
artwork is super good.
It is really good.
What do you want?
I'm just getting a location token.
Very well.
So, the old Abbey, or the ruined Abbey. It's ruined.
What's wrong with Abbey?
Oh, and there's a mausoleum as well. God,
Ooh.
all kinds of things.
Mozzie and Abbey.
Yeah. Cool. I'm going to go to the ruined Abbey. I'm going to visit the ruined Abbey.
Poor Abbey.
Not much is left of the Abbey. Just a crumbling ruin lost on a snowy hill. By some miracle, that's the mausoleum.
I want you to go there.
Too bad. By some miracle, some cracked stained glass in a remaining window is partially preserved. The rare winter sun gives life to its vibrant colours. Masterfully crafted, it must have been magnificent in the Abbey's glory days. I'm not what you would call a traditionally clever man. So I'm going to search the ruins.
Oh.
What?
I was like, oh, I thought you were talking about yourself, and I was giggling.
And I'm going to chuck, because I can do as many as I want with those dice, right?
Yes.
yeah.
I'm going to chuck 2 in. So don't trust that I won't roll like
Dog
8
shit, like me.
ones. Like I did that time I came here and played
Yeah.
Baldur's Gate with y'all.
That's nice. It's very nice.
That's
a lot.
That's 6, 10, 11. So that
Nice,
is
that's 3.
3 successes.
Boom, boom, boom.
Confirmed.
Gulp,
Correct. Can it be the tabernacle is left intact? It seems unlocked. The ages of disuse have jammed the hinges. Refresh one of your dice.
gulp.
So
Nice.
these 2 should have gone there. That's going to come out now.
Nice.
Bang.
Tight.
Now it's asking me to open the tabernacle, so I'm going to do that.
With an intelligence check?
No, with a strong check.
You're a strong check.
I can either pull hard or pry it open. I don't have the pry it open.
You don't have a
capability.
pry bar, so
No,
pull it hard.
I'm
it
going
is.
to pull hard.
Classic book opening pry bar.
I'm going to do the same trick
Do it again.
for my next trick.
Do it again.
That's less impressive.
Less good, but still not bad.
5, 7, 8. So 2 successes.
Fingers crossed that's enough.
You opened the door twice.
You pull with all your strength and it finally relents. There's a chalice inside, its surface shining as only silver can. How long has it been here? Forgotten by all. Take the chalice. But relieve an offering in return. I feel like I'm going to get cursed, but whatever. I'll just take the chalice.
Leave some fish.
I can't. Take the silver
Leave
chalice.
money.
Who'd find a better use for it than you? And yet you feel uneasy. Maybe the chalice has long since forgotten. But your conscience still gnaws at you. I gain a chalice. That's number 33.
You got cursed.
And I exhaust a die.
Oh,
Oh no, I exhaust
other
a
way.
die. Other way around.
Yeah.
Actually,
All of
they're
them
all
are
exhausted.
exhausted.
You're
Yeah.
already exhausted.
But I can use food at any time.
I'm
right?
definitely getting. Yes, you can.
All right. Well, I'm gonna have.
Don't do it now. You don't want to exhaust it.
Why?
I'm just being silly.
Okay. I'm gonna eat some food because I can.
Nom.
That's good.
In every smart test, you may set one of your
Yeah, we should probably have a look at that. Hey,
die roll to any face. Yeah, chuck it in the dealio.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
in every time you test an intelligence, set one of your exhausteds to any face, which is guaranteed success, basically.
Yeah.
Auto success
Nice.
1.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
If you have the die to spend on it.
Yeah.
Yes. So I refresh dice. How much does the food give me? Refresh wise? 2. Sweet.
You have to roll the thing to get it, but yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now I'm going to look at the stained glass because I can. So, I want to take my chances with this one. I'm going to do the same trick. I'm going to roll 2 of these.
It's good.
Big
Good
guns.
trick.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Let's have a look.
And then you can auto succeed with one of those too.
It is a smart, so yeah, so it is a smart check. So 5, 6, 7, and an auto. So 7.
2 and an
gives me-
auto,
so it's
3.
3. I'm very smart.
Nice.
I'm a very smart woodsman.
You're really good at looking at glass.
I am. I'm good at
Like
looking.
statistically, you're not, but in practice,
Turns out you're really good at looking at glass. with
Okay, the figures vibrant in the rays of the sun move as if alive. 3 knights burdened with chains walk a long winding path, and at the end, an angel awaits. And looking very judgmental at me because I just nicked his cup.
it. Yeah.
As you try to focus on it, a shadow briefly falls over the ruin. A piece of glass is missing where the angel's face should be. You shiver and fall to your knees, burdened with knowledge you don't yet understand. Gain 1 XP.
Nice.
Thank you very much. Well, I guess that goes there. I'm going to end my turn because that's all it is.
Woo!
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. I'll just hand that to you, I guess, because it's got stuff. It's relevant to me, I think.
Yeah, did you... Yeah, if you haven't clicked end turn yet.
I did, and that's what it said. So I go, walking back from
Yeah.
I'll just read it. Walking back from the abbey, you find a patch of fresh herbs growing from a sunlit patch of ground. You take it as a good sign. Gain that herb.
Yeah, it's
11.
definitely
Love
you.
them herbs.
Give me that kangaroo paw. Love it. Oh,
Nice.
that was a pretty good flip, though.
Exclamation green in chat.
Yeah, there we go.
Look at those herbs.
Soylent Green.
Let me just put the
Smoke
herbs
weed every day.
on that. They're not quite green enough.
Soylent Green.
No, smoke weed every day. I didn't say Soylent Green.
I said Soylent Green, and I do not apologize.
There you go.
All right, now.
And I removed the abbey as well.
All right.
What's wrong with Abby?
Remove abbey.
All right, fresh and effort dice.
Not Abby.
There you go. There.
I'm kind of feeling the need to really specialize into strength a bit more. As much as intelligence seems good, I'm going to spend my
Lean in.
experience token to move some strength down a little bit,
Yeah.
because now I have 2 below 6, basically, which
Nice.
seems very plausible to roll. Husband of which, son of which, nothing good could have come of this, some say about the missing mare. His mum was a witch too. Others claim the sorceress summoned the beast to kill him as she hid in the dark woods.
Is the sorceress?
Yeah, his
Yeah,
wife.
the
Oh.
mare's wife.
Right. Okay.
I'm going to keep exploring.
Mhm.
If you venture into the woods, maybe I won't go to the woods yet. That seems like a bad idea. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go all the way back. All the way back and talk to the blacksmith, because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, you don't teleport like me. You don't move like super fast.
Blip, blip, blip.
Set up the smith's trade stack. Chris, we need a lot of things.
Oh boy.
We need a crossbow, which is number 27. A sword, which is... We need 2 swords, which are number 14. 2 hatchets, which are number 5. A trap, which is number 16. And 2
hasn't even pulled
lockpicks,
one
which
out
are number
yet.
10.
2 number 5.
Two number 5s.
Number 9 large.
Oh, that's what those are for.
Did you get 2 number 14s?
Oh wow, that's cool.
2 number 14, yeah.
I didn't realize that.
These have
little item slots.
slots.
2 number 5s
So
and number
are we
16.
only allowed 3 items?
I don't believe so.
I've not.
No, a number
That'd be
16
awkward.
and a number 10.
Number 17.
So that's 2 number
large.
10s. Just to confuse you.
How are we doing,
I
chat?
can-
We
I
feeling
can-
good?
Yeah.
Having a nice day so far? What are we
I'm-
thinking?
Definitely starting to see the benefit of this system where you're using the app instead of like a rulebook
Yeah.
to keep track of
Flip,
everything.
flip, flip, flip.
So
I'm
this-
loving the system
I
of
was
having Criswell there. That's really
Yeah.
that helps.
I should have you for all of my games.
I'm going to say I like this game.
So far, pretty good.
Yeah, no, I'm
I
enjoying.
like this game. There's nothing that's made me go, I don't like this game.
Yeah.
It's made me go, it's like, I think the app is super advantage. I'm repeating that
Advantageous.
advert.
If I had one thing, it would be I would like to be able to have the app on more than one phone at once.
Yeah,
so
I agree.
everybody could be playing.
Yeah.
But then it relies on everybody having a fully charged phone. I forgot to charge mine last night,
Yeah.
so I'm also glad that we are.
Fortunately,
doing
the
that.
app doesn't use a whole lot of battery power, so
Yeah.
that's nice.
Twitch does though.
The smith is extremely busy. Apart from his regular work, the appearance of the beast has caused many frightened townsfolk to seek out protective amulets and charms.
And guns.
Fortunately for you, he is well versed in working with silver. So I can ask him about my destiny, ask him about items. I could try to steal something from him. Not a good idea.
Do you really want to fuck with the Smith?
I could
I
buy
mean, I
things
might.
from him, but I
you
don't
might.
have gold.
I gotta steal. I gotta steal.
I've got nearly enough money to help the innkeeper out.
So you
I think
can,
you said the cleric, the one that's currently hanging from
Yeah.
the tree.
you can, give him, buy things from him for money.
Sweet.
Oh,
So he's got a whole bunch of items there, and you can give him silver items.
which he will
Presumably turn into silver weapons to kill the werewolves.
sick, like that chalice that you don't want to give. Mine's silver as well. My key is silver. You can make like 2
Can you
bullets
trade
out of this
items?
key.
Is
It's
that
not
a thing or no?
I haven't
not
seen
really a
anything
lot
about
of
trading
silver.
items.
You're like silver coated.
Griswold? Yeah. Would you mind looking up to see if trading items is a thing?
What between parties?
Yeah, I'm just curious to know if that's a thing. I doubt you're going to give me the silver key, and I'm certainly
I'd
not
only
giving-
give it to you for the chalice.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, but basically just tradesies at this point
Yeah.
for silly stuff. But I'm just curious.
I'm
to know.
good at intelligence. Well, I'm actually not. My best skill is now dexterity, apparently.
I mean, like Johnny
In fact, I am markedly better at dex and strength than in intelligence.
Johnny come lately with the lockpicks though.
Speaking of Dex, I'm kind of tempted to steal something from him and try and fail and use my talisman to
Yeah.
get 3 successes. Because otherwise my only other option is to end my turn, and I did nothing except for tell you guys you can buy things.
That's
So
nice.
Let's try and steal something.
I think you're going to auto succeed. You're going to get 1.
You are.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt me.
You're also a noble. That's not great.
Fuck, yeah, perfect. Nailed it on a 6.
Yeah,
I,
you got a
I
single
steal
success.
1 thing.
No, you just get 1 success. That might not be
Yeah,
enough.
he might just go, "Nah, fuck you."
The man is busy, but he keeps a close watch on his wares.
Oh,
You linger for a moment, but fail to find an opening. Is that suspicion in his eyes? I lose a dexterity backwards, 1.
yeah.
I exhaust 1 of my bonus dice,
Oh,
but I do gain an experience.
yeah. It's sort of like a not very good success, but a bit
Yeah.
of a one, like I did
Yeah.
with the bloke.
Yeah.
That is the end of my turn.
Because you can immediately use that in experience to fix what you just broke
It's
and
true.
actually move it forward 1.
But I don't think I care about dexterity. Like looking at my at my scores, it's like my lowest is 6 and everything else is already up
Yeah.
high.
You
and
could make
it's the
that 6 a 4 and make like 1 that's useful.
It's true, but it's also the one that I have 3 pips in,
Yeah.
while I could focus on the other ones that I'm
and
mostly
just
good
not
at.
do deck stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll try not to. Who knows where this story is going to go?
I see. I don't know what I want to do now. Okay.
Can I use this at any point?
On your turn, yes.
Cool. Thank you for
Not
that.
in the middle of a test. Once you've started a test,
No, I just meant like if I decided what I want to use, because I was like, I am not thinking about this until I've had a chance to actually assess.
yeah.
But I could just, for example,
So-
just trade them. Hey!
Hey, Tasman.
Pew, pew, pew.
How you doing, bud?
G'day.
What's going on? What were you streaming today?
What's going on?
It's so weird talking to people on Twitch sometimes. It's like, what's going on? And you expect someone to answer?
Eventually they'll answer, right? They don't
makes
just
sense.
raid and disappear. Or they raid and come in and say, I want to fuck Arthur from the Arthur show.
Fair.
That happened?
Cracker milk.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah.
He's a piece of ass.
He's also underage.
He's been
I-
underage for 20 years at this point.
Arthur is my age.
Have you seen the aged up
And
version?
also animated.
Nice.
I think if there's an issue with
Yeah.
that.
It's not
There's
good.
an aged up version I've seen on YouTube
Oh,
of
no,
that.
I've
It's
seen it.
pretty
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
It's depressing.
Yeah.
It's like, you're such a fucking loser. What happened?
Happy to hear it, Tasman. Well, welcome in, friends. This is Destinies, an app, not app-driven, but app-adjacent, app-using RPG-like game. We're exploring and experiencing a story about a werewolf, and we all have different ways that we need to hunt down this werewolf, but we can't tell each other what those ways are because we're not working together.
But
Apparently.
we kind of are.
But kind of
We're just
helpful.
sort of experiencing the same world together and maybe attempting to achieve the same goal, but by very different means.
It's basically a shared delusion, really.
because
Yeah,
Joshua,
it's like D&D.
Yeah.
Joshua is a witch, so he's going to do a beshiming magical spell.
Pretty
things.
shady thief stuff, actually,
Yeah.
most of the time so
Yeah,
far.
you're a witch in the way that like a fortune teller is a fortune teller.
Yes. Yeah, it's actually, I don't do any magic at all.
Yeah.
I've occasionally been...
Hey, look at that! Steal.
Yeah. Speaking of, hey, looking at that and stealing, I'm going to go over here. So I'm going to go up to that tile there. Explore tile 54. A patchwork of frozen mud, snow, and dried grass. A bleak sight.
Yep.
Cool.
That's
Okay.
Pretty bleak.
Sounds great. I need tile 34, the Noble's Manor, which is Deadaways.
Noble's Manor, you say?
Yeah. Done.
I think that's the one where the murder happened.
A small farmhouse
Yeah.
stands on the edge of town. Done. What happened here? A strange man seems to be plowing a field in the middle of winter. What a weird guy! Strange plowman.
What are you doing? Plow.
Strange plowman!
Mr. Plow. That's my name.
My name again is.
Hey Tom, is that a fucking Simpsons reference?
I don't know what it is. I just
He
hear you
wouldn't
guys
know.
singing it a lot.
I'm very tempted to go and talk to the strange plowman.
Plowman.
Plowman. Plowman.
Yeah,
Plowman.
let's go talk to the
Plowman.
strange plowman. All right.
His name's Alex Jones, and he wants to talk to you about
Hey, strange
goblins.
plowman.
Goblins.
I'm going to listen to his ramblings.
Goblins.
He pushes his plough, yet no oxen pull it. Rats sit on his shoulders and skitter through his clothes. I'm not actually that down for this.
I'm imagining just a bandolier of rats constantly running in a circle around him.
Yes.
He gets a crossbow out.
I want
Rat
the next druid I play. I literally want a
Strange
bandolier of rats who
Like
are
a
just
swarm.
constantly carrying my items around. I'm like, I need an arrow, and one of them is carrying the arrows. Just like, here you go. Thank you.
His name's Pied.
Can I have a magic item that's just a bandolier of rats? That
I already give you
things
so
when I need
much
them?
time. Tristan came up with a druid concept where it's just that, but crabs. And I was like,
Crab man.
Did you guys see the gif of the crab like flying through water? He just starts spinning his legs like propellers, and
Yeah.
crabs
pretty
are weird. Yeah.
What is this strange scene? The rat sitting on his shoulders and skittering through his clothes. The ploughman greets you with a smile and a wink. He's like, "Hey, baby, how you going? You are not like the others," he notes. "The others are unaware of fate." I'm like, "Oh, I know of fate. Do you have any money?"
so do you have any valuable
I'm going to
things,
listen
small,
to
carryable?
his ramblings.
Okay, go on.
His words are of rats, plagues, and wars. I'm not surprised by most of that thing. May be confusing, but he notices your attention. He turns to you. Your sins are delightful, I must admit. He's a connoisseur of good sins.
Yeah.
And like all good sins, he continues, they must be rewarded. He laughs, and then you find yourself holding a gift of 1 gold
rats.
coin. Boom.
Well done.
He laughs and then shows you, "My God, what is that thing?" A cruel amalgamation of flesh stitched together, oozing corruption. He notices your look.
What?
Then he laughs and again and shows you. ... By God, what is that thing? A cruel
He lifts his
amalgamation of
pants.
flesh. I think so.
Yeah.
Of flesh stitched together, oozing corruption. He notices your look and waves the terrible thing at you. This?
This is really
He's
not...
just made a thing, and he's
Yeah, I think it is.
I call this a rat ball.
I noticed it at the stones when I came here. It was too delightful to leave there. Do you want it? Planning any rituals? Oddly enough,
Anything from the trolley for
oddly
your
enough
ritual.
as the witch.
I might
Quite
be.
possible.
I will say yes, please.
Give me that rat sack.
Okay, curious things you seek, laughs the ploughman. In return, I will only require a card that holds your fate. What could he mean? A card like the ones the fortune teller uses? Probably.
Go rob a fortune teller, you'll find out.
Take a closer
Oh,
look.
you know where they are too. They're at the camp where
Yeah.
you sent the priest.
Yeah,
Go and find out what happened to
dead
the priest.
handy. I'm
Yeah.
whoa, and make sure the priest hasn't killed himself or died.
Or being killed.
I don't have a card yet, so I can't give him that. The other option is take a closer look. Something is deeply, deeply wrong.
I think we knew that already.
I'm convinced this guy is 3 Skaven in a trench coat. Legit.
I'm going to take a closer look. It's an intelligence check. I'm not awful at it.
I bet I'm right. I bet I'm fucking right. It's 3
And
Skaven in a
gonna
trench
use
coat.
this. Ooh. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to roll these ones and use my silver key, maybe. A pair of 3s. That's a 6. I don't need to re-roll those, so I'm not going to.
Nice.
So I get 1 because I only got 6. Confirm. Yes. What sort of madman plows fields in winter? What sort of strange riddles leave his mouth? Where did the rats come from? The details of wrongness of the same scene come to you gradually. No, it came to me pretty quickly, actually.
And you went, I want some of that.
The smell of sulfur.
Oh, okay, so it's Satan. Fair enough.
The fact that neither the plough nor the ploughman himself seem to leave any tracks in the snow. Yeah, all of this is problematic. The dreadful realization dawns upon you. The ploughman gives you a mischievous smile and winks. It is a dark spirit, banish it. Both of them are, I think, requiring cards I don't have.
Back away slowly.
I'm going to end my turn. I'm like, cool. I'll be back when I have the thing from the fortune teller, maybe.
Cool.
Wee.
I'm fucking out of here. Cool.
Ooh.
So, I am going to trade in...
pass.
Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to trade in my XP token.
Ooh.
So, there we go. And I'm going to move my... is this reflex or speed?
Dexterity.
My dexterity, I'm going to move that down to.
Nice.
Because this thing is rad as hell and lets me also add that to it. So the better I am at that, the better I am at that.
Yeah.
The other way around, actually. In a dex
No,
test.
in a dex test also use that. So if I improve my dex test, everything else is gravy.
Yeah, true.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
Cool. All right. Refresh and effort die. Yes, please. I love that the herbs are just +4 to whatever. Now, I cheated by moving.
You did.
Yeah, so just move 1 this turn.
Yeah.
If that's what you want me to
No,
do.
just do whatever you
allow
want.
it.
That's cool.
That's not an allowance. That's a I insist.
I insist.
I was just going to go back to town, to be honest with you.
I'll allow it.
All right. 1, 2. There we go. 1, 2. Skip a few. Click the. Go to the town.
No, you have to click a location in the town.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm going to talk to the bishop. Is that the bishop?
Yeah.
Yes. Visit the church. Let's go to the church.
Church.
The church
The
gathers.
box is pretty empty, just FYI.
Oh, okay. The church gathers the faithful every day since the beast attack. Some see the beast as divine punishment, and most believe it can't step onto sacred ground. So I've hedged my bets.
Yeah, that's going to work so well.
The bishop has taken over and made the church his own. So far, no one has earned his reward. Apparently, I got to prove I've killed wolves. Don't know.
There are wolves to the south. We hear their house.
Oh, that's true. However, I'm just going to do a good old pray.
Maybe I do want to go south.
Pray
Stab
refreshes
some
all
wolf.
of your things. It's good.
Yeah. Your conscience weighs heavy. Is your quest truly worth the sins you've committed? What, stealing a cup that was hidden away in a...
In a fucking church, you heathen,
I mean, it wasn't a church, it was an abbey.
which is a kind of church.
It's a bigger church, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nicer church.
Yeah.
Where was the bigger
monks
church?
live.
Outside of town?
Well, it's ruined.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Ruined.
You need to play Heaven and Ale.
I definitely do. I know
like that
nothing of
too.
it. It sounds great.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's here, but our YouTube video of it went up yesterday, and we were expecting like a nice little light-hearted Euro game, and then it was suddenly like just punching you in the face of worker placement and it was crazy.
Well, I'm basically done, so here you go.
Why did you? It was like you, Josh, specifically. He likes monstrous things.
I mean,
You like churches and beer.
I'm also...
I like one of those things. I'm pretty actually against the other, but sure.
I'm all right with either.
Ugh.
Not as like a... I have a preference, obviously. But they can exist. It's fine.
Wolves howl
I'm talking
and
to
the
you,
forest
Griswold.
does not welcome me. But I'm going there anyway. Blop. Flip over the forest as intended. There are wolves in these woods. Is it safe to venture alone? Well, we're going to find out, aren't we?
What's the bet you get eaten by wolves?
There's music in the distance. The Romani have made their camp here. I need
Hey!
tile 24.
Where was he going?
Fucking knows.
Oh, is this a priest?
No, East is this way. We just
Oh,
got it
he
wrong.
was. He just
The
didn't
priest
move
buggered
it.
off.
No, well, he went there and that's it. Oh, no, we remove him, don't we? Because he's not actually on the map.
That's not the priest.
No, that's the
the blacksmith.
Right, I'm going to shut up because I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, apparently. He stays in there.
that's some. Oh no, that's the blacksmith. That's me.
Yeah.
That's why I was confused.
Right.
I need a
really
tile
good
because there is an
That's the
overturned
blacksmith.
broken cart.
That's Tom. That's Matt.
We're getting there eventually, guys. I need a
That was like the
location.
worst combination you could possibly do with those three figures.
I need a location tile for the overturned wagon, which I'm going to go out on a limb and say is the innkeeper's friend.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Sounds
you know,
great.
that's a pretty bad deal.
Crows circle above and you smell blood.
Sounds great.
A wolf den. So I need another location.
Yep.
And that is it. I am not going to go to the wolf den. I'm going to go to the broken cart.
Sounds great.
Go to the wolf den. Go on.
Sissy, go on, go into the wolf den.
Wuss.
A merchant's cart lies overturned in a shallow ditch.
Hello sound effect.
Crates and barrels lie strewn.
Or
Forgot to refresh the dice.
It wasn't a Halo sound effect. It was a quote from Fierce Creatures.
A
Kevin
crow,
Kline.
seemingly unafraid of you, is pecking at the gory remains, occasionally pausing to watch you with strangely clever eyes. As much as I love the idea of catching the crow, I think I am going to...
I reckon you
Snatch
could
it
catch
out of the air. Just
It'd be a dex check, and then you could
It'd
fail
be a
at
dex
it.
check, but dex checks I am really bad at.
Yeah, but then you could fail it and
That's true.
get 3 successes.
I also have the option to search the cart for lost valuables as a strength check,
Neat.
catch the crow for dex, or take a look at the tracks for intelligence. I am going to decrease my strength sum with my XP token.
Nice.
nice.
So move this big one down to 9.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to then search the cart for lost valuables and use my sword.
Sword.
I have a sword. I started the game with a sword. In a strength test, instead of rolling dice, I can just automatically have a 10. And seeing as I just moved my thing down to 9,
Do you discard
that
it?
is 3 successes.
No, it's
Yes.
a sword. Oh, you do?
So it is discard.
Single
He breaks
use.
it.
So it's a shit sword.
Yeah,
It's a shit sword, but
Hey, look, an auto 10. That
Yeah.
gives you 3 successes. The
Yeah.
same as your other thing, would
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, no.
But that works on anything.
Hey, yeah,
Yeah.
good stuff.
you pry open some of the crates and find among them frozen and damaged goods. but most importantly of all, you find quite a large sum of money.
How much?
4 gold.
That's pretty. That's
Not the
not
5
bad.
gold that the guy was waiting for, but still quite a lot.
Yeah, look.
there you go. Here's well, let's.
He's
shall we-
waiting
shall
for
we-
5.
Yeah, you can have a sword.
I'm like,
Shall we do it like they
Yeah,
do?
so now I
at
just
the
need 1 more
school?
gold.
yeah. Make it rain.
That's it, basically. Right?
Lightly. Make it lightly rain.
Just a sprinkle.
Let's go for taking a look at the tracks, and I'm going to use 2 of my effort dice
Nice.
because my intelligence is a little high, but not crazy.
I mean, that was a 1, but that's fine.
Oh, I'm rolling in the
I
green
know,
screen.
I'm just joking.
3, a 2, a 3, and a 1, giving me a total of 9,
9.
which is 2 successes, which I think is
Very cool.
pretty
good.
decent.
Could be worse.
Yeah, could be stabbed.
Amidst the blood and trampled
dead.
snow, you recognize the track of the wolf pack. Judging by the tracks, the wolves are still nearby. You resolve to leave
Yeah,
this
it's in a
place
den
by
of
a
some
different
kind.
path than the one they took. I get to move one of my intelligence markers towards a good side, not a bad side.
Nice.
It goes that way.
Sweet.
And let's go.
Drop the bottom one, I would.
Dropping the bottom one sounds alright, but that's on a 5, which is okay.
Doable-ish.
You're averaging 7 on 2 dice anyway. So if you drop it down by 1, you improve the likelihood of
Auto,
that being.
Alright,
auto
I'll-
med.
I was talking more about your 7 because
Yeah, see, that's what I was going to do.
What happens if one of them...
but
has-
that also expands your range of success.
Yeah. It's good. Alright. And now
This
I'm
is
going
good.
to attempt to
Nicely done.
catch the crow
Alright.
and once again try and fail so I can throw a talisman at its face.
It's just there's just some peasants in the wood watching this
tiny-
noble.
Don't-
Don't roll a
tiny
6.
trap.
Don't
Yeah.
roll a 6.
Don't roll 6.
That's a 6. No! Fuck! I didn't have to roll first! I should have pressed the button. I can try and lure it with food. I have food.
Hey, good stuff.
Okay.
I should press the button before I try and roll things.
You should.
Yeah.
You really should.
There's something odd about this bird. It's
Ha,
clearly
just wasted
used to
food.
the presence of humans, and after you bribe it with tasty morsels, it quickly descends to accompany you.
Ah, dang it.
Discard
That's
the
a
food,
tasty
gain
morsel.
card number 66, the crow.
Nice.
I have a pet crow.
What is it?
Call it? It has to have a name.
Yeah.
Horace.
Crowley.
Crowley.
Alistair Crowley. Love it.
This is
I
a
was going to
crow.
say Crowley Cyrus, actually, but there we go.
Crowley Cyrus. In every intelligence test, I have +1 to my total roll.
Nice.
Which
crows
is
are smart.
which is even better now that I've moved like
Yeah,
that
yeah.
one down.
Yeah,
That's some good stuff. That's some
Okay,
good
that.
shit.
that's really good.
I like this crow.
I was mocking you earlier. I was saying like there's just a bunch of peasants in the woods watching this noble chase a crow around a bit.
Come here, I'll throw money at you.
So,
All in all,
what's his nibs up to? I don't know, Barry.
the woods are dangerous. There are no more reasons to risk approaching the cart. The cart is disappeared. All in all, I'd say that's a fairly successful
was the
turn
wolf den, but never mind.
Yeah. Wolf den's up here.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. No,
So-
I think that's no, you're right.
It's
Yeah.
where I'm standing, but I was supposed to be on the cart.
Cool.
It's all good.
All right.
Good job.
Which day 4?
Okay.
Day for which day?
I can see this being the kind of game that you tell your friend, like you give it to your friends and be like, you need to play this game, and then afterwards you compare your stories.
Yeah,
and see what happens.
I agree. Yeah, that's why I'm so keen to eventually crack open the copy of
Yeah.
King's Dilemma at
Dilemma.
home.
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys play it on stream, I've already asked you, like, begged
Yeah.
you for a position. I'm so down to make that like a regular thing.
Okay. I
Such a
think
good-looking
I
game.
think Witchy Girl is going to go to the inn.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to go to the
Hey.
inn. Hey, it's inn time. And
There, witchy girl.
yeah, I'm going to go to the inn.
I'm impressed you know the lyrics.
I'm going to give the innkeeper his 5 gold.
Chris would know
Yeah,
his
fair enough.
songs.
I kind of wanted to do that, but I only have 4.
You only have 4.
Yeah.
This shit.
That will do it. How kind
you
of you
roll
to
with me?
pay another man's debt. I wonder what happened to that poor fellow. The innkeeper sighs and looks at the many hunting trophies adorning the walls. You have a good heart. I do. I have a very good heart.
You have a good heart.
I'm
I'd
a
like to
nice,
remove it.
kind old woman.
This looks like the coin I gave the priest the other day.
And maybe.
I did check one thing. Your inventory is limited to 5 cards.
Oh,
there you
well,
go.
that would actually explain why there's those 2 little nibs on
yes,
either
it
side. And so it begins.
Cool.
Your maximum hand size.
Cool.
There are rules about
that.
abandoning.
It's 5 fingers.
Yeah, it's my maximum hand size, Chris.
That's about it.
Physical hand.
I'm done. I mean, I could ask the innkeeper about my destiny, but
There are rules about abandoning items in that they get left on the board for other people to find.
Oh, cool.
When a player abandons an
drop that
item, they
key?
place it near the map. They take a pair of unused trade stack markers and put one marker on the abandoned card
Stuff.
and the matching marker onto the map tile.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Cool. There's rumors about witchcraft to the southwest. Just FYI.
Ooh, scary.
That's what the
Which
ancients
is
say.
like there?
Yeah,
Okay.
totally where I plan on going.
All right. Brilliant. Okay. It's my turn. Time to refresh that die. I'm so refreshed.
It's
Okay.
refreshing.
I'm going to go with the wolf lair.
From there.
Yeah, I'm going to go fight
Boom.
a wolf.
Go to wolf lair.
Yeah. No, I'm literally a huntsman. If I can't fight and hunt wolves, what am I good for?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Griswold, could you find me a beer?
Yeah.
I brought a second beer for me because
All right. I'm just going to read what's.
When you go to
I'm plumbed in.
the smith, you can sell unwanted items to him for the price listed. When you sell it, it goes into a stack for other people to then buy.
That's cool.
So you can't trade directly with your friendly
you
players.
can't leave it on the ground.
Yeah.
You can't leave it on the ground if you're over encumbered. You can't just
Only
decide
if you're
to leave it.
over encumbered.
So bones litter the ground around the den. There are
Whoa.
several wolves in there. A direct attack may be foolish. So I can either set a trap with an item or destroy the den. Or I can run. So
You could buy a trap from the.
but
Legend.
I'm annoyed that I can't just go and kill some wolves with my bow.
That would be too easy.
Yeah. All right. Well, I got to do a dex check to escape, I guess. Heaven knows why. I'm going to do the 4-die special. Right, so-
Oh, that's
but the
4, 7, 9. It's pretty good, but the pair of ones is a bit.
9 gives me 3.
Yeah. Nice.
This is correct.
You shoot them.
Moving quietly as you can, you back away from the player's place. As soon as you're far enough not to be heard, you run. Gain 1 XP token.
There.
That's good.
More XP for Matthew.
That's it. We're on that XP train.
So you
My turn ends.
you didn't manage it.
No, because it's like you can either blow. I'm assuming it's blow up the den, or you can trap them.
Right.
And I don't have a trap or explosives.
Noted.
Because I'm a huntsman. I've got a bow. I should be able to kill wolves.
Yeah.
Apparently
I'm
not.
kind of tempted to go back to the inn. As much as you've paid him his lost money to
Yeah.
be a nice person, I actually know what happened. And I wonder if there'll be a special interaction if I
Yeah.
go back
That's a
there.
good call.
So I'm gonna
Alright,
gonna
probably
move
just sell
myself back
To the
to the
end.
inn.
Swap you some herbs for a friggin' trap there, my mate. Yeah.
Nope, nothing special, but I will ask him about my crow just so that I don't waste my turn.
What's up with this bird? This weird ass bird.
Ooh. Ooh, alright, I'm keeping that information to myself. That was actually worth knowing.
Okay.
Alright.
I'm also in the inn. Does that matter?
Which one did I do?
what's up with that fucking bird?
No, as in like I feel like the kind of person who might train a crow to do stuff.
Tricks and shit.
Speaking of, this is the Two Birds Tropical Sour Fruit Tang can.
Are you sponsored by whoever makes this?
No,
I wish.
Do you
dude.
want to be?
how great would that be?
Wrong button. I so want to be sponsored by a beer company.
Oh, it's fucking lovely as well. That's
Or one of those
Try
like
that.
I know a few people who
significantly
run
less-
breweries.
Yeah.
I might have a
significantly less
conversation.
soury. It's more beery.
Oh, is this an offer?
You're welcome to try it.
All right.
I actually got some very good information by visiting the inn.
I preferred that to what I was just drinking. That's
Yeah, right.
quite decent.
Yeah.
And it doesn't just taste like I'm drinking effectively alcoholic fruit tingles.
I refreshed that.
Personally, I'm not a fan, but I can understand why you would
It's
be.
it's
Griswold?
Hey, Crystal,
it's less my
I
thing.
get you to put that away. Cheers.
Thank you, Cowboy Bot.
Okay.
You always thank
I'm gonna go down and one over.
Yep. Or over and one down.
There. No, I'm
Whichever.
I want to. Yeah, actually, I would go past the church and down. I think.
I'm not going out near the wolves.
Explore
But I have a
Town
trap.
Clapping of
25.
wolves. Wait, do we still have
An
the wolves?
old road skirts the forest edge. Okay. A fat monk slowly makes his way through the thick snow.
The dummy thick monk.
Fat monk.
That monk.
Fat monk.
What is that?
A beast.
Are they from the game?
Oh, sorry. It is the beast.
They're from a one-shot deck.
Shut up. Satan's here.
The beast, as in the werewolf,
Oh.
is
Different
lurking
beast.
nearby. Beware, he's in there.
Okay.
Can we get the werewolf model?
Uh-oh. Spaghetti-o.
Oh dear.
Oh, shit, he yoked.
Yeah,
That's a big old werewolf.
he's buff.
He does not skip leg day, I'll tell you that much.
Chris gets lots of
Look
experience.
at them thighs.
Look at them thighs.
Damn, they are.
Yeah, they are. Like, look at those thighs.
Yeah, no wonder you can't kill him with a normal sword.
Yeah, fair. I wouldn't want to try.
He just clenched his butt cheek.
Yeah.
You never hit him.
I might go and talk to the monk. I might visit the lost monk and say, "Hey, dude,
Let's
bit.
leave.
you should probably fuck off, like now."
Just a little bit safer
Sometimes one's purpose must be. Oh, I gained food. That's very nice of him.
That's my
It's
birthday.
just to be a stranger in need. He answers cryptically because I asked him what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
And he smiles and reaches into his bag. Would you care for a bite? He offers some bread and smoked fish. So I gain some food, please. Number 7. And I get to refresh one of my dice. Unfortunately, I don't need to refresh one of my dice. But I might help him brave the snow. No, actually, what I'm going to do first is ask him about my destiny.
Yeah, that's actually come in very handy. Like I was like,
Yeah.
it's a bit of, and then it was like, no, here's how you get information on how to win the game.
yeah,
The
this is-
Romani king promises to help those who go after the beast.
But which one? The one with the rats or the one that's a big wolf?
So I'm going to help him brave the snow using my buff strength because that's what I got. And I'm going to use 2 of these and save that for possible
Keep one in the
rerolls. A 3, a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Nice.
That's 2 successes.
So what's that? 6, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't
Music's
think
far
I'll
too cheerful. For
I don't think I'll
dealing with a
reroll
monk.
it.
No.
I mean, I could reroll that 1.
Why not?
And then I could maybe get an 11 if I got a 3 on it, which is not a particularly great chance.
No, but what's the alternative? You're going to get lower than a 1?
I think 2 is probably enough. I'm not going to get lower than a 1, but I also like having these.
But just remember that, like,
Can-
3 seems to be auto-succeed, 2 seems to be maybe make
It does
maybe
depend
don't.
on different checks as
Yeah,
on what works
I'm
for.
happy with this. I'm going to go with 2.
Okay.
Yes. The snow is deep and the monk is short. After making slow progress for a while, you decide to clear the path for him, at least until you reach a proper path. You are both cold and tired as you reach friendlier terrain, but you succeed!
Oh, nice.
Speaking of short, can we get some poglins in chat?
Hoglins.
Yeah, I made a Lachlan Pog emote, and I want whenever the word short comes up, I want that to happen in chat.
God.
Poglins.
Poglins.
It's
It
a
does.
poglin.
It's like Lock Pog at the moment, but I am going to rename it Poglin.
Poglin.
Is it going to be P-O-G-L-A-N?
Tell me, do
or
you believe in
Poglin?
fate? The monk sits down on a fallen tree trunk, catching his breath. Tell me, he says. Tell me, he says. Do you believe in fate?
I believe in destiny.
I don't know.
I mean,
Father Christmas.
No, young man. This is Father Christmas. No, I'm just a fat old man. That's very different. I'm going to say yes. Yes, I do believe in fate. Wise, he laughs. Wise. Many threads of destiny are being spun right now, waiting to be untangled or woven into a new tapestry. Keep an eye on yours.
Thanks.
Thanks. Monk says, say, could you bring me a stick from the forest over there?
I want to beat you.
I want to beat you to death with a blind object.
It's a trap. Catching you by surprise. If I had a proper staff, I'd manage from my own from here. I said for a good stick.
Yeah. If it's one thing, always help
If I
fat
discard
friars.
this, like I'm going to eat some noms right now.
Yeah, you'll recover 2 dice.
I'm going to recover them,
Yep.
and I'm going to search for a good stick.
You tried, Griswold.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
nice. So
Instant
that is
success.
6 plus an instant success. 6 is that, so I get 2.
Beautiful.
Not bad.
Not bad at
If
all.
I got 2 more, I could get an 8. Nah, 2's fine. 2's plenty. Done.
Too many.
Yes. I gain a crucifix. Sick. Item 30. Soon you return with a proper sturdy stick. Shocked, you see the monk is no longer there. Huh, okay. You look around.
It's a magic monk.
Oh, sick. It's silver.
No, actually, while you were fucking around getting
Damn.
the stick, you just see the werewolf leap out of the forest and just grab him and disappear.
Yeah, I can't see any.
Yeah, there it
no,
is.
what is it? The monk is no longer there. You look around, nothing. Not even footprints in the snow.
Damn.
Did I just help? I was like,
An
oh,
angel.
this is so
Matt-
hard.
Matt met
For
a demon, you
fucking
met an angel.
I
ethereal-
didn't meet a demon.
I
he
met a
met a
demon.
demon
Oh,
and
true.
an
And
angel.
an angel. I'm balancing shit out.
Speaking of though, this crucifix, at the start of your turn, you may exchange one or exhaust 1 dice to move your intelligence marker down by 2. and it is 2 separate icons, so you could move 1 by 2 or 2 by 1.
I can do it every turn.
Start of every turn. Sick!
Well,
Boom.
that's pretty rad.
That's
like
pretty
that.
rad.
At the start of your turn.
I'll wait till he's given my turn.
There is no trace of the Jolly Monk.
Just
It really was Father Christmas.
Yeah. Merry walking in the woodsmas.
You smell cinnamon in the air. And cinnamon and nutmeg.
You smell burnt toast.
That's a slightly different type
Yeah,
of
it is.
That's Krampus.
No, it's you're having a heart attack.
Oh, okay, yeah.
or a stroke.
I think it's a stroke.
Yeah,
No,
you
it's
swear
not a
you
tall
hear
one.
his laughter as you touch the crucifix. Whee! The monk is gone without a trace. What a strange man. Sick.
What an
Remove the
eccentric
lost
man.
monk. Okay.
Yep.
Your turn
Yeah,
ends. There you go, Huntsman. Enjoy,
Thank
buddy.
you. All right. Now, first things first. I should really
those,
just.
those of you who are just joining us, this is Destinies from Lucky Duck Games. We weren't sent this game, or we were sent this game because I muddle my words when I've had half a beer. And this is an RPG light game. You don't quite have full control over your character, but you got some nice, simple.
I am thoroughly enjoying it.
It's cool.
It's really fun.
I was a little wary of the whole app interaction because at the end of the day,
That's
if that
very
app ever
intuitive.
goes down, you won't be able to play this game. But at the same time, it works really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
What's
is
the price point?
Yeah.
I legitimately have no idea.
Because I might buy
Griswold, can you bring that up? Jamie, bring that up.
Destinies, Jamie, bring that up.
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop my intelligent pip
Yep.
down by 2. And drop that from an 11 to a 9.
Nice.
Because it's my weakest stat, but I do get to set one of any of these tests.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to really think good.
Hey, Moron. What's the time, by the way? No, the guy's name is Moron.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
3:30.
3:30. In about half an hour, we will be having our last viewer-voted game poll for this month.
Nice.
Broom Service is ahead by quite a lot, but you never know what might happen because you there at home can use your channel points to get extra votes for the alternate game this month, which is June, with the expansion.
Oh.
The Dune, the proper
Yeah,
Dune.
not Dune Imperium, just Dune.
I love that game. It's so
I
much
know.
fun. God, gotta get
So
rid of
what
that.
you're saying is I could make Tom play a game he hates.
I don't hate it.
No, okay. Well, I think you're trying to back out now.
Yeah. Trying to sub
How much do I do that? How do I do it?
When we do a vote.
Oh,
But the
okay.
vote will be in about half an hour's time.
Okay.
Right. Out of curiosity, does anyone remember if the Smith also tells you your destiny? Because
No.
I either want to get a trap or destiny.
Well, you can do both.
You
You normally go along and say, "Hey, talk to me about my destiny, and also buy me. I'd like to buy a."
Well, that's why I'm just curious. But whatever, I'll just go to this. I'm going to visit the Smith. All right, so this guy, I think. All right. Oh yeah, can I ask him about my destiny? Sweet. I'm going to do that. I'm going to ask him about my destiny.
No, Tom must play it, moron. I insist.
Can you imagine
Okay,
a stream
well, I
with
already
6
knew that.
players where it's not me here running it?
Sweet. I'm on the right track.
Exactly.
Alright, so to trade, you just hit the trade button and then you interact with the trade stuff as you need.
Or I can just steal some.
You can.
Everyone-
Well, you could, but his dex is very good.
It's true.
My dex is very good.
He's even more dexterous than me.
And he could use his bow to steal things.
You could just shoot the smith
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true.
and steal all the things.
That's more like a robbery.
But
It's more like a murder.
yeah.
If we're going to throw labels around.
I'm going to
a
ask him.
trap does only cost 1.
I'm going to ask him about an item because I can, and I know that this is already a thing. But sweet.
Cool, I can melt that down for
yeah, yeah, pretty much what he said. Like, oh, silver, good.
Always.
I'm going to take a. How do I sell an item in this app?
You don't, you just do it in game.
Okay, I'm going to sell him some herbs
Yep.
for a coin. Someone
Yep.
give me a coin.
Are you then going to buy the trap for a coin?
I'm going to buy the trap for a
Crazy.
coin.
It's like you don't need to get a coin.
Oh, well then,
You don't hand that back. These herbs are now in the stack for someone else to buy.
Nice.
sweet. Okay. Yeah. So I'll take a look at his wares. And yep, cool. That's done.
You can steal things from him. You can steal things from him. I got experience when I did it.
I'm going
might
to steal
rob him.
things from him. Fuck it. I didn't refresh the dice. I should probably
Yeah,
should have done
I
that.
keep forgetting to do that too.
I'm gonna roll on all the
Silly
die.
rabbits.
Silly rabbits.
I am very dice poor, and I've just become significantly more dice poor.
Okay, so that's a 2. That's 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's pretty good. That's 2.
But that's 2. Which, if I recall, I didn't pass on that one.
I think I only got a 1.
Yeah, I think he only got 1. He got a 6. Remember?
Yeah.
He kept getting exactly what
I
he needs
feel
to
like-
get to not fail.
I feel like this would exhaust if I use the trap to trap the blacksmith.
Yeah, you could use your bow.
Oh,
and-
in a.
and-
It's just in a test.
Yeah, in a dexterity test, you also use your strength.
But it's a discard.
It is a discard. How important is it for you to have 4 instead of 2 when you're
Because
stealing?
in this situation, without wanting to kill him, what you would have to do is throw your bow at him, and he's like, "Rah!"
No, it's just like my
He steals
hands are over
something
here,
else.
and meanwhile the bow's just reaching out.
I'm just
scraping
gonna
things.
go with the
I'll go
disadvantage.
with
two.
two, because you might lose some and gain some.
Is this correct? Yes. The man is busy but keeps close watch on his wares. You linger for a moment but fail to find an opening. Is that suspicion in his eyes? I move one of these pips
Back.
back. I
But-
exhaust an additional. Well, these both are all exhausted.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I get one of them.
Nice.
So why not? Man, this guy's like fucking everyone's trying to steal my shit.
No, but no one actually has. We're just standing.
We're just standing there like, why are you
just
standing here?
loitering.
No reason.
Yeah,
Are you busy?
I'm just loitering with menace. I'm gonna end my turn.
Nice.
All right. I'm
Sweet.
torn
I'm
between.
seriously
There you go, Noble.
content in going to the smith as well, just so I can loiter and gain more decks.
Actually, I'm just gonna before the turn Trav's over. I'm just gonna move
You
this
see it.
pip down too.
Go for it. That's all good. Understandable.
Go for some even stats.
Nice.
I'm torn between wanting to visit the manor and wanting to visit the Romani camp.
Come on, we need to find out what happened to the cleric. We need
I'm going to
closure.
I'm going to the Romani
Okay,
camp.
I'll
well.
go to the manor. All right.
I'm
A
currently hanging out
noble
in the forest
abode.
with
That
the
is
beast.
true. I'm a noble. I would want
Really
to
don't
visit
wanna
my
be-
friends who
Yeah.
are now dead.
Isn't it your manor?
No, I'm just some other noble.
Oh.
The grounds include a stable, gardens, and
no.
servants' hovels, because that's where servants belong.
Servants obviously live in
The
hovels.
smell of blood is in the air. Oh. The manor towers over the land. It's
Great.
wall safe. We need 1 location marker. We need a 2nd location marker from the stables. The stable suffered greatly, so there's a lot of dead horses from the
no.
beast attack.
attack!
Don't worry, I
and
know where the beast is. It's all good.
the grounds look like
about
a
to be
battlefield. The beast's recent attack wreaked havoc in the stables and the servants' quarters, leaving the place ruined in blood. I refresh another one of my effort die.
I'm not sure
I'm so
why. I don't
refreshed
really
by all this
understand.
blood.
You're like, oh shit, and like your adrenaline starts pumping. Is that what's going on?
I think that's
here?
probably what's happening, yeah.
I am visiting the manor. As I approach the manor, it quickly becomes clear that you won't be getting in anytime soon. The walls are tall and the gate is securely locked, despite the deep claw marks it now bears.
only
The
you
snow
had
is
an
covered in
automatic key.
blood, and you can hear the distant neighing of a panicked horse that must have escaped from the stable. A wounded mercenary sits by the gate, shocked and wide-eyed. He doesn't respond to your greeting. I have the choice to calm him down or catch the horse. And seeing as catch the horse is a dexterity check, and I keep rolling 6s on those, I'm not going to do that.
Go on.
Or you could get
might
on the
fail.
horse.
I'm going to speak kind words to the man.
Okay.
I
What
will
words will
use
these be?
Is
one
that
of my
intelligence?
effort dice. It is an intelligence check. That is the
Wow.
worst roll ever.
You should
That's-
have used that for
That's
Dex.
that's a psychic snake eyes.
That is 3 1s. Technically,
Plus
it
one
does
from the
become
crow.
a 4 because of my crow.
But it's still a fail.
It's still a fail, so I will use my talisman because I
Nice.
don't want the crazy man who is hurt to hurt me. I would prefer to have 3 successes.
So you're like, hey, are you okay? No, of course I'm not, you fucking here. Throw sticks.
Touch lightly on the head.
It's good, like a.
You're
Like,
fine
no,
now.
he just puts it on like a hat.
In time, your kind words and beautiful talisman bring him back to his senses. In return, he tells you his story. He and his companions were transporting some valuable loot to their noble masters sent back here from the war with intentions of donating it to the church. They were assailed by the monster just before reaching the manor gates. You should be able to track, my friend. He ran away with the treasures as soon as he saw the creature, and he gave chase. He's likely dead now. He stands up and prepares to leave. As for me, I'm off to seek safer employment. Refresh one of my die.
Nice.
This guy's like, oh, I've had enough of this shit.
Dexterity test. Follow the tracks.
Out of here.
Gonna follow them tracks.
I'm going to use both my die because I want to follow these tracks.
Yeah,
Is it
fair.
a smart check?
It is a
dex
dex
check.
check.
You're smart.
But that is a 4, a 2, a 2, and a 2 for a total of 10, which gives me
Ooh,
2 successes.
nice.
That there.
Look at you being all reflexive.
That's nice. I like that.
I like the fact it's got actual beer taste to it.
Yeah.
It's a grisly sight you see after following the other mercenaries' tracks to the nearby thicket. The beast got him and did not leave much.
Ooh.
like a
including,
hand.
including the things that he stole?
A small chest lies smashed in the bloody snow. Silver and gold gleam inside. Gain a hand mirror, which is item number 40. Thank you, Griswold.
Ooh, very
And 2 gold, please,
Nice.
Master of Tokens. I'm the richest man in all the land. Hand mirror. is a silver item. It is an always item, so it will go on forever.
Nice.
And in every intelligence test, each instant success from effort dice counts as double.
Nice.
So you got a bird and a mirror.
And a mirror. I'm
You're
just
super
imagining.
smart.
I'm imagining the crow walking around with it in its mouth, just like looking at things. I'm kind of tempted to grab the horse. I could lure the horse with food, but I
I
don't
don't have any.
don't have any food. So just for what it's worth, I'm gonna try and catch the horse because my luck on Dex has been
Catch
pretty
that
good
horse.
apart from that last roll.
Got a hashtag catch that horse.
That is a 4, which is no successes.
Nope.
The horse looks at you perplexed and then canters away.
Punches you in the face with its hoof.
The
Kicks
old
like
animal is evasive and fearful. It won't let you get close. I lose a little bit of Dex, but once again, I don't care about it.
This horse is so
But
unnecessary.
I do gain an experience token.
Hey, there we go.
Can I go and try and not catch that horse?
I mean, maybe.
I like the fact that this game, when you fail, it gives you experience so you can kind of improve your score.
Yeah, or you fail, in
It's
my
a
case,
partial.
at Dex, and I'm going to spend that experience token to
Buffing intelligence.
buff my intelligence,
Yeah.
because
I may not be
That's-
fast, but I'm pretty smart.
that's what has been working
So
out best
you're
for me.
almost working on deliberately decreasing your dexterity
Yeah.
to deliberately fail things and then buff other stuff.
The slower I get, the faster I...
Think.
Yeah.
No
Sure.
one will get inside the manor until the matter of the beast is resolved. Remove the manor.
Ooh. But not the stables.
But not the stables.
No, you
Ew.
can always go stable table in the stables.
Refresh
Chris,
an
well, I
effort
appreciate
dice.
Before we get into your turn, what does chat think of the game so far?
A couple of people have been saying things. What's
Talking shit?
behind the camera? Yeah.
They're just mostly, where's Griswold?
But mostly asking where Chris is. Chris is hanging out behind camera finding items for us.
Chris,
and he gets...
the finder,
Hello,
Griswold,
it's Griswold the Finder here, behind the camera.
Look at all that experience he has from finding all those items
he's
for
found
us.
so many good things.
I'm
This is
literally
one of my
doing 4
favorite things he
times
found.
as well as any of you.
Yeah. What was the price point for this game that you were looking
Did
at?
you find it up?
Yeah.
9 AU.
79.
That's not bad.
It's not bad.
For like an ongoing campaign.
But, like,
Well, so
night.
that's the thing. It's got... This is the intro campaign designed to teach you about the game. It's a standalone adventure. Then the next 4 are in a consecutive story, but you don't necessarily have to play it with the same people.
Sure.
Each story is self-contained in such a way that you could play it with other people.
So it's not legacy exactly.
No.
And there is an expansion pack.
There is 2 expansions, one to add 4-player capability and one called, I think it's the Sands of Time or Shifting Sands, which is out in the desert with pirates and stuff for pirate and desert themed adventures and genies and things, which I'm kind of keen for. So if this is a game that you're enjoying, let us know because we are kind of tempted to do more board game streams in the future.
Like this?
I mean, it's sort of your thing.
Yeah.
The Forest Dark and Dense. I'm going to the Romani camp.
The Roman cancer be here.
Oh. I thought it was that one.
No,
Oh,
it's this
okay.
one.
That was why I was... Well, I've already clicked on it
Yeah.
now.
Let's see, it's the dilemma I had.
Yeah.
It does say it before you click.
Well, the Forest is Dark and Dense. Southwest. I thought it was the Southwest.
Nah, east.
A small hut. The old Pathfinder. Hey,
Ooh.
look, it's working out for me so far.
Yeah, randomly wandering around the town seems
Yes.
to be working out for pretty much everyone.
Something dark stirs in the wood. It's pitch dark underneath the trees.
I was very worried
the
about
werewolf.
going into the forest with all the wolves there.
Oh, woo.
Um,
It's okay, I'll deal with them. Hopefully.
I'm also going to burn one of my dice
Nice.
to make that go there and that go there.
Nice.
To make myself a bit smarter. I actually repair my intelligence to its starting positions.
Yeah, fair. You got hit a bit hard in
Yeah.
that
That's
regard.
it's pretty rad.
And then I'm going to talk to the old Pathfinder. I'm going to go up and say, "Hey, buddy,
Hi, my name's Billy. Billy the Pathfinder. Billy the
set
Pathfinder.
up the old Pathfinder trade stack with Annette. She sounds nice. Number 72. A bow. He's a bit fat. Number 4. So I need a 72, a 4, a 17, which is a rope, 2 traps, which are number 16, and a torch, which is number 15.
When you were reading out those numbers, all I could think of was the Bill Bailey sketch where he's talking about dentists talking to their assistants. I need the
A 2,
Julie, a 4,
a 2.
the
The
Mac
prongs of Thalasar.
Yeah.
All right.
Of the Mac
A whole bunch of cards. We got a net. It's an always item. In every dexterity test, you may set one of your rolled dice to any side. A trap, which
Shit.
we've seen before. A torch, which is +1 to success in each test this turn. So that could be multiple tests. Ropes, +2 successes in a dexterity test. And a bow, which old mate Matthew Stinkerton has started with. In a dexterity test, also use your strength.
It's Oswald the Stink, and you
He
call him
does.
to Stinkerton.
He does smell.
Once
Well,
again,
he's
you
a
can
huntsman. He lives in the woods. He doesn't bathe.
trade with that whenever you want.
I can't.
That would
I have
defeat
no
the
money.
purpose of being a huntsman.
You could
It's not.
trade one of your items.
I'm fucking not.
He's got the power of Christ and a silver key.
Yeah, the silver key is very nice. And I intend to make myself
I'm empowered by the power
super
of God
smart.
and anime. Ah!
Oh, fine.
But maybe he could use a hand with his work.
Maybe.
And I am buff as fuck.
It's true.
I mean, are you?
Well, my
it's not
stats
bad.
say I am. So I'm going to roll just them.
Just them
Go
two
for it.
bones?
Because I keep thinking these are D6s and that the average on them is 7. It's
It's
not.
not.
No.
It's not.
They are. There's what? 2 4s, 2 1s,
And a
a 3 and a 2.
2 4s,
2 3s.
yeah, 2 4s,
Sorry, 2 3s, a 4,
and a
a
2.
2, and
It's-
2
yeah.
1s. Yeah.
2 1s, 2 3s, a 2 and a 4.
The average would be about 5 of 2 dice.
Which is interesting because I said before this
Four.
was dumb. Actually, this average not being 7 now.
Yeah.
their
Which
weighty
4 is
die.
not enough, but I'm going to utilize this boy to re-roll the 1 because I can because of my ornamental key. And I roll the 1 again.
Love it.
Confirm, yes.
Womp womp.
He offers to help. You offer to help with the hides, but it seems you've overestimated your ability. You stumble and fall under the weight of furs, and the Pathfinder piles on you. Okay, I don't get anything for that.
Yeah,
It's just like
Not even experience.
You get to
I
fuck
was,
around.
what? I was like, oh, that's.
You get to fuck around and find
I only
out.
wanted one. I needed one more. Yeah, turns out I'm not very strong. Who knew?
Nah.
I'm going to ask him about my destiny,
Tell me.
and I'm pretty confident
He's going to
he's
say.
going to be like, if only I had my hound or my horse, I'd be of use to you.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what he
I
said.
thought that was just you portenting what he was going to say.
No. Yeah, if you want help, if you want my help with the beast, he guesses, alas, it got to me first, ambushed me in the woods, took my horse, chased away my hound. I'll be of little help to you without either of them. So I need both.
That's unfortunate.
It just says return his animal companion, doesn't say companions.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm going to need that crow.
So
And
you
then
know-
I
so
got the
You know
horse.
one of them's going to be dead.
You know
Yeah.
that when you go into the forest, there's going to be a cliff, and the horse is going to be on one side, and the dog's going to be on the other, and you have to pick one.
Choose.
It's going to be like a Mass Effect choice. Like you can only take one with you with the rest of the story.
I've been hard leaning into Renegade anyway.
Yeah.
I'm ending my turn. I thought that the Romani camp was in the south.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
Okay, so guess what I'm doing?
What?
I'm going to fight some fucking wolves.
Heck yeah.
Let's do this.
I think you're setting a trap, and then let's see if you get through the whole
I
night.
said I'm fighting wolves.
Yeah.
I didn't say I was going to go into their den and like fisticuff
You're not
them.
an idiot.
Well,
I'm going to set a trap. I'm prepared with a trap. Oh, you could. I could have just
could have
improvised.
done a dex check.
I could have improvised it with a dex check. God damn it. All right, well, I'm going to use the fuck it. I
Silly
bought a
rabbit.
trap for whatever. You set a trap on the wolf path, hoping they choose this way. No proper. Thank you. With no proper bait prepared, you decide to put yourself in peril because that makes sense.
So wait, you're not using the trap?
I used the trap.
Oh,
I
you're,
said I didn't have
you're
bait.
the bait.
Yeah, I am the bait.
Delicious.
They come,
Yeah, they do.
and then they come.
Oh.
The trap works. Catching
I knew
one.
you'd do that.
I mean, it's wide open. Catching one and weakening their assault, the pack falls into chaos, and you fight, knowing all too well there may be no escape. You pay with blood for every fallen wolf, but eventually, bloodied, you prevail. I lose 1 strength, so let's tip this guy up 1. I exhaust one of my die, so that goes back there. I discard the trap, and I gain the Wolf Den trophy. That's a 29. Thank you very much, Griswold.
Sick.
I don't even know how that happened. Calling him Griswold.
Tom's been doing it for years.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Because
didn't
he's
know.
a wizard.
I didn't.
We've been here many times. I've heard it. Yeah.
I have selective hearing. Cool.
Story behind it.
Sweet. There's no more wolves here. Place stinks of death, probably because of all the wolves that
Dead
died.
wolves.
I'm going to search the den because I can.
Oh, look at the wolves. No.
Look at them deady wolves.
Look at their clapping cheeks.
That's how you know they're coming.
Sorry, that broke me slightly.
Disappointed.
Yeah, you can understand why it broke us when Nick accidentally mumbled those words.
Okay. Searching the den, I got to do me a think check. I have no additional dice, however, I can't also fucking set that shit up.
Nope.
It's gonna be flat. This is gonna be flat bones, but ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Let's hope we do well.
Don't roll 4.
I rolled a 4.
Josh, that's your fault.
You straight up jinxed me.
That's some
the average.
serious jinxing. Oh, well, you got 0.
I'm just trying to see every. Confirm.
No, actually, I think statistically the average is about 5.
Yeah. There is nothing to be found here, you reckon, after a moment of digging through the bones. Kicked one bone over. There's nothing here.
No.
My turn ends.
Just flip one
But
over.
there is no more.
Did you
Will
get
the
an
woods be
XP?
safe now? Do I remove the thing? I assume I do. Yeah, remove the wolf lair.
Did you get an XP or not?
I did get an XP.
Oh, yeah.
I'll have that. And again, before everything disappears, I'm going to move that down too. Because why not?
Nice.
Don't even know why I grabbed
All
it.
right. So I am up by the stables.
The stable.
I'm, I don't want to search the stables because I feel like that's going to be dexterity related. But at the same time, I've got nowhere else to really go from here. I could go south towards the hanging tree.
Well, we know the werewolf's not in the forest to the north.
That's true. Let's go south towards the hanging tree. It sounds scary, but it might be fun.
I thought this was the hanging tree.
No.
No, that's the stone circle.
Okay, we've got new.
That's
version.
why I've been going, I've been going the wrong way. I've
Yeah.
been thinking this is east. I don't know why I've been thinking it's east.
Yeah, because that's north.
Yeah. It's, you know why? Because I'm upside down.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody's
literally
upside
looking
down.
at it upside down.
That's for dead.
Ropes hang from the gnarled branches. The hanging tree stands as a warning to those who would break the law. I need a location for the hanging tree. I also need the crossroads, which is the priest that we had before who disappeared because he is out over this way.
He's been there for like 7 days.
Yes. I need the priest little dude that we had before.
An old woman told me to come here. I figured she'd see me by now. I've been looking for him for ages the whole time.
I thought we'd meet up. I thought this was code for something.
So he's
I
hanging
was
out
going to
at the
go to
crossroads.
hang out with the Romani with him.
I'm a little bit worried about that dude, but also I don't care about him at all because
Cool.
I have money and the
Let me
church
deal
tries
with
to
it.
take my money. So I'm going to visit the hanging tree.
Nice.
A red-haired girl in Romanin clothes stands beneath the dead tree, looking at something up high. See that? She points at a gnarled branch up high, or high up,
See that? See
right
the tree.
next to the old hangman's noose. She doesn't even turn towards you. You realize she's showing you a bird's nest. I had a crow, she explains, and she found
Hey.
all sorts of treasure for me. She stashed some real valuable things up there and left. Finally, the girl looks at you. Maybe you could help.
Oh, yes, my crow.
This guy's like goes underneath his coat. He's just moving around.
I
Yes.
could try and climb the tree, but I'm going to give her back her crow. As much as I like the crow, I think items will be really helpful.
I really think you're not going to get.
Oh,
what
there
you
it is!
want.
The girl claps her hands. I've been looking everywhere for you, she scolds the bird. Go! Make yourself useful, she points at the nest. Discard the crow. What a bounty the nest contains. Trinkets and baubles stolen from God knows where, some seemingly with considerable worth. Here, she says, the girl searching through them. She hands you a ring. Griswold, I will need the signet ring, which is item number 44.
Thank you, the finder.
Griswold the Finder at your duty.
For this
Service.
another point.
That's the one. Service.
You get more intelligence.
Why am I the Finder?
In an intelligence test, if you get 3 or more successes, you may refresh 1
Nice.
effort die.
Nice.
Which I should have 1.
Yeah.
We always forget.
It tells you on the app to do it.
And you're just like, Skip, I know what I'm doing.
I just
You
wanna
don't
get-
tell me what to do.
It's because we're thinking like what we're going to do next turn.
Are you asking her about your quest?
Yes.
Redhead stepchild
well.
will know. I'm assuming. This is a rather jaunty tune.
I am going to
Totally
ask
not
her
activated.
about the signet ring that she just failed.
Tell me about that signet.
Thanks. Tell me about it.
And I'm going to do an intelligence test to take a closer look at a tree. I'm going to use my effort dice because I probably have nothing else. I'm going to drop my effort dice and pick that up later and use one of these ones instead.
Wow. This just gets,
Oh, damn.
Boom.
damn, double fours.
Double fours and a
two.
two.
Did you get 3 successes there? That's 10.
That is 10, so that is
means
3
you get to
successes.
refresh one of
and
your
I
dice.
get to refresh one of the dice.
Nice.
Absolutely
Holy shit.
amazing.
Tom's rolling good. Why is everyone else rich? Well, you're not, but I mean,
Broke, and I'm not very good at shit either.
yeah. So, why is everyone else rich? Well, thievery.
I'm really
And-
glad. I'm really glad that I didn't lose any strength from that failed attempt to carry shit. Like, how does this make me actually weaker? That's not how training works.
You carefully examine the dead trunk and something green catches your attention. Is it... Look here, shouts the girl, confirming your suspicion. You recognize a patch of herbs growing mysteriously among the gnarly roots. Despite the chill, they're good for both medicine and magic, exclaims the girl. Griswold, I will need some herbs.
Herbs? And spices?
Who knows?
We need the Colonel's herbs.
Secret.
The clever girl walks south towards the Romani camp.
Cool.
Which is great. I was
Clever
eventually
girl.
going to go there to try and talk to her, to give her back a crow. The hanging tree is done.
How did you know the crow was?
No, I
belonged
just
to...
decided to go to the tree, and it
Yeah.
turns out she was there.
No, but did you know the crow was hers?
I did. Someone. I
Someone's
think
like, that's a girl. That's a
yeah.
Romani
No,
girl.
she was just
But
like,
you didn't
man.
tell us that.
No, I didn't tell you
No.
that. No.
I may have missed something here.
I knew to go to the Romani girl to give her my crow. I think the innkeeper told me.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Oh, so for your secret Destiny shit.
I'm thinking I'm going to go to the town hall that's being used as an infirmary right now.
Yep.
Boom. And what do I do? Yeah.
Bees! No, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the exclamation.
Gonna go to the town hall. Oh.
Such a good sipping beer. Oh no.
Go. What's going on?
I can steal from the patients. I'm definitely going to.
Steal from the people who've been attacked by the
I'll
werewolf.
fix you out, dear.
He doesn't need it, he's going to die anyway. Madam Sticky Fingers.
I'm going to assist the doctor with his work.
Okay, Now, very
Screams
Christian
of
of you.
agony greet you at the dim town hall. Turned into a hospital overnight, about a week ago. It is now a place of blood and death. Excellent.
Are you okay? You're losing your shit.
A dozen inhabitants wounded by the beast are howling in pain, like wolves.
No, they're already dead, it's fine.
While those who
It's a
are
werewolf,
spared,
so they're going to turn.
who are spared are doing what they can to get
Oh,
them back
shit.
on their feet or ease their pain. All 4 feet. The doctor, a new arrival from the city,
Well, we
sits
immediately
by the
dislike
entrance,
him.
regaining what strength he has.
Yeah.
I'm going to assist the doctor in his work, because I'm a nice person who also steals from patients.
No, you're an evil witch. Like,
You know nothing of my work.
Oh,
an
it's big
intelligence
city
check.
fella.
I'm going to use all 3, because I think I won't need it. Yeah, I did.
Yep.
That's 7, which is 2.
yeah, skill check. Look at him go.
Not bad.
Check it out.
2.
Checkaroo.
I gain 1 of them. I refresh all of them, and I gain 1 gold. Your help is enough to make a difference. A little hope is brought to the suffering folk. You leave tired but confident. Okay.
The witch giveth and taketh
And
away.
now I am robbing the shit out of
I knew it.
But you
knew it.
leave tired. You turn
That
ends,
doesn't say
for
anything
sure.
about it. No.
No, she's just really, really lethargic as she pilfers.
Oh, I'm really so tired. So very tired. I'm going to burn this immediately
Just take less stealth.
to drop the 6 to a 4.
Terrible.
I don't throw around the term paragon of morale.
Then I steal from the patients.
Gonna max thief.
Yeah. A crit success plus 5. So that's 3.
Oh, God.
Boom.
Yeah, they're going to die anyway.
The fat miller with a badly wounded leg doesn't notice when you take his entire purse. He probably wouldn't survive anyway, so he doesn't need the coins anymore, does he? Still, your conscience weighs heavy. My conscience is so freaking heavy. It's probably why I couldn't carry all those furs for the other guy.
Oh, man.
Sort of
I
carry-
get another coin.
I love that. Like, I find it kind of interesting that they pick on the miller for having like the big fat coin purse, because apparently in history, like, millers were not highly thought of because they were considered to be cheats.
Yeah.
Because they constantly put their thumb on the scale and
Yeah.
and basically, that's the thing that
So that goes back. I keep them, and I can't give the doctor the supplies he needs, but I can ask him about my destiny, so I'm gonna.
Might
I'm
as
gonna
well.
say, hey, buddy. And he's going to say, I'd love to help. Your quest sounds noble enough, but not before I leave this place properly supplied with medicine. So I need to get him.
I
some
need
medicine.
my morphine hit.
So what? Well,
This
the
is
old
Dr.
Pathfinder
House.
barely escaped the beast. He had to leave all he had with him. Okay. Wait, what?
It was telling you the help if you need to find certain things, the Pathfinder has them,
Oh, sure.
which you mostly knew already.
But he doesn't have any of the things that you could make medicine out of.
That's herbs.
The old
That's a
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Oh, the
That's the smith, right?
Yeah.
I'd probably buy some stuff from the smith. I think herbs would probably be the supplies he needs.
Oh,
If I click on it, does it? Do I have to then demonstrate that I have the thing?
well. Maybe it might
Because
give you an option.
I
It
might.
has the QR code thing on it. It probably does.
Yeah, but like,
Oh, do it anyway. If you can't, you just
Okay.
go, I can't do this.
yeah, no. Give the doctor the supplies he needs.
Yeah.
I could offer him a crucifix, but I'd
Try
you
and
need
see-
Jesus.
Let's see what happens when you scan something that it's not supposed to scan. Okay.
Yeah, no,
my
'cause-
crucifix.
yeah.
Will you guys let me keep my crucifix if it doesn't work?
I think the game will
well,
know
here's-
you no longer have the crucifix.
Here's the question though: are you going to be willing to give up the
No,
crucifix?
I
if it
like the
does
crucifix way too much.
Crucifix is quite nice.
Yeah.
And turn.
It's a nice crucifix.
I'm glad I went there. That was very profitable.
Work? Refreshing.
I got
And
a
I
lot,
helped people.
a lot of more dexterous and some money.
All right. Well, look, I'm going to go see the bishop because why not?
Where are you right now?
I'm here. I'm going to go there. I'm visiting the church. Hello. I'm going to prove I've killed the wolves.
So to make that catch up, I'm not going to.
All right. You struck a serious blow against those monsters, rejoices the bishop. He orders his attendant to bring you your reward. Silver shines as they unveil it. Discard wolf den token. Gain sensor. 42.
42.
42? Are you blind?
He's
And we
full
get-
of malarkey.
The sensor. In every intelligence test, you may once re-roll all of your effort dice.
Nice.
Shit.
That's handy.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
All right.
pretty dang
While I'm
good.
here, I'm going to pray, because pray, why not?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems to be
Your
useful.
conscience weighs heavy. Is your quest truly worth the sins you've committed? Can they be forgiven? Exhaust one of your die. Okay, well. I guess. What
Doesn't always work.
I stole.
I'm
I
not
tried
going
to,
back to pray
Yeah.
anymore.
I tried to steal something from the.
My
God
conscience is
doesn't
extremely
always
heavy.
smile upon you.
Whatever. I'm going to end my turn because that's pretty much all I can do.
All right.
Noble.
I am going to visit the blacksmith. The bishop's efforts prove misguided in a most cruel way. The beast, unimpressed by the sacred ground, enters the church and chooses the bishop as its next victim. Hey, weren't you just in the church?
That's funny.
There's not much left of the poor man after it is done. Is this vengeance for its lesser brethren, or just a horrible coincidence? A wave of terror floods the town, as even the church proves to offer no sanctuary.
Nice.
I was just in there.
You still are, technically.
We need to remove the bishop and add a item token there. An investigation token. Whatever they're
I
called.
don't know where that's going to go yet.
The beast is now in the church.
And I am not.
I'm going to visit the smith to get weapons to fight the beast.
That's not you.
That's not you.
That's the priest.
That's the priest. Smith!
Smithy boy.
Do you have any grease? Any grease me up, woman!
I am going to give
Is that
him
a Simpsons reference?
one silver item.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Groundskeeper Willie. He's got
Underrated
he's going
character.
to save the children.
Yeah.
No, he's not. He's entirely well rated, and everybody loves him.
And I'm going to take a look at his wares. I would like to buy
Show me jewels.
All the things.
a crossbow.
Solid.
Because on the start of every turn, I can move my dexterity that way, which my dexterity sucks, to move my power that way.
Wait, that's what your crossbow does?
Yeah.
That's really weird thing that the crossbow would
Yeah.
allow you to do.
It's basically, I don't need dexterity, I have power.
So you're
Black.
deliberately making your dex worse.
To make my power better.
That's very smart.
But to be fair, he's also that's his weakest stat as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get it. I pay it
I'm
completely.
also going to buy a hatchet,
Why not?
because +2 in the strength test.
How much is this costing so far?
So far, 3.
And you've got 5 items now, just FYI.
Yes. No, I got rid of the signet ring.
Oh, you've sold it?
No, I gave it to
you
the
gave-
blacksmith.
Oh. You gave it to the blacksmith?
Yeah.
It's his quest, obviously.
Okay.
I don't know what it is that he's doing.
And that is all I shall buy for now.
So, lose 3 gold.
Lose 3 gold.
It's a shame. I gave him a nice ring, and he didn't even, give you a discount.
Or a reach around.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not quite inebriated enough to
Yeah.
be making good
It's like,
jokes.
that was a bit fast.
Yeah.
I'm not going to steal something from him because I like him. That is my turn.
Cool.
Alright, I'm jumping in. First thing is 4 o'clock. Secondly, I need to be better at something.
do it. Let's do it.
All right.
We're gonna run our poll. If you are new here, just before Chris changes battery, we do a viewer voted game every single month. That means you get to vote on a game, or if you use 15,000 channel points, you can request a game for everyone to vote on. So requests for August are now open. But next week we will either be playing June or Broom Service. Broom Service is ahead by quite a lot of votes at the moment, but voting will open momentarily.
Moron has 144 channel points. He wants this.
Oh yeah. Seeing as he requested Broom Service.
Are we on a break?
Nah.
Do you want a drink or something?
I want to expel.
I'm gonna unplug myself so I can, because I'm a little warm.
Oof.
Let me hit the merge ad button.
Coffee. Yo, Lachlan, when did we get merch?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. Where's my laptop gone?
That's right, Lachlan. We have Nerds of the West merchandise.
That's not my laptop.
Yep, so we have shirts available in different
That's
colors and
still
sizes.
not my laptop.
We have hoodies available in different
That's not
colors
my
and
coffee.
sizes. And also, we have mugs.
I love mugs.
I love mugs too, Lachlan.
I think we should stop saying that word.
I 100% agree. Anyway, guys, if you want any of this Nerds of the West merchandise, feel free to click on our link below. It helps support the channel and it gives you some sick new threads.
And if you want to see anything new, then let us know. We're always working on new designs. Like, if you want to see hats, let us know. If you want to see more mugs, let us know. I've said mugs.
For reals though, be sure to visit our Nerds of the West store at nerdsoftheweststore.company.site, where you can pick up your hoodies, t-shirts, mugs, and any new cool stuff we release in the future. Anyway guys, I've been Reese, this has been Lachlan, we've been Nerds of the West, we'll catch you all next time.
Coffee.
Yo Lachlan, when did we get merch?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
2020 has been an insane year for board gaming, starting out with field ERAs, ending up with no one being able to play games together.
What a year! What a year!
What a year!
What a year!
Shipping delays, Kickstarter delays, everything delayed, but still over 2,000 games released this year alone. So we're here today, myself, Tom, and my friend Reese, to try and show off a few of our favorite games that came out in 2020 or late 2019, if we're being honest.
Shut up! Shut up! You're ruining the illusion!
The point is, we love games. We talk about a lot of games. We play a lot of games here at Nerds of the West. You can catch that here on YouTube or at twitch.tv/Nerds of the West. This is just a small selection of games. We have our full board game list of games that we played in 2020 that we will be going over at the end of the year, December 19th, over on our Twitch channel. You can catch that there, or if you're coming to us from the future, hello, we hope things are better, and you can check out the video here on YouTube. To start us off, Reese,
Yo.
got any games you loved that came out in 2020?
So, look, Tom, we played a lot of games. We played a lot of games against each other, but we also played a few co-op games.
Do love me some co-op.
And I have to say, I played one of my favorite co-op games that I have ever played in Horrified.
Good start, my friend. What's so good about Horrified?
All right, so Horrified is 1 to 5 players. And look, I'm a huge fan of movies, of film. You are villagers tasked with trying to take down the universal horror monsters.
Remember when they tried to start a movie universe about all those monsters?
Yeah,
that went well.
We don't talk.
We don't know about that, but there's a game about it now.
This is a really good game. It's very similar. It's sort of a condensed version of Eldritch Horror and Arkham Horror and those sorts
So
of
you're walking around the map, finding the items you need to take down the monsters?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
pretty
sweet.
much. It simplifies the rules enough so that anyone can play it. And
Medium to lightweight co-op.
yeah, and you still get a lot of fun out of it. So yeah, that's one of my picks for this year.
Only recommend. What have I got over here? Oh, lightweight, party time, muffin time. This game came out of nowhere for me. I've been a huge fan of Asif movie ever since it first came out. Was not expecting them to ever come out with a board game, let alone a board game that I had so much fun with. This is 2 to 6 players, anyone can pull it out, have a great time. There's all these trap cards that you're basically tricking your friends into saying the wrong word or doing the wrong thing, and suddenly you're stealing their cards.
Yeah, when did we end up getting that shelf of big potato games?
I think it's been there for a while.
We've had it for ages because we got them back in
time.
the old studio.
Yeah.
You guys have been sticking around since our last one.
Backstories! If another player recalls an event from over a year ago, they discard 3 cards.
God.
Aim of the game is just to get to 10 cards. It can take anywhere from 10 minutes, half an hour. You're gonna have a good time the whole time though.
Memes the game.
Pretty accurate, man. YouTube memes the game.
Speaking of party games,
Ooh.
I do have to give an honourable mention to one of our favourite party games that has been getting played nearly every week. Taco Cat, your goat cheese pizza.
But that came out in 2018.
Yeah, but it's a good game. I highly recommend it. $20, you can get it from anywhere.
Literally 10 stores
anywhere.
here in Australia sell this. That's how available this game is.
And trust me, you will get many plays out of this. I have
Until you
bought.
break your hands and mend the cards.
I have bought 3 copies of this because we have played.
Alrighty then. We are back. The poll's open. I believe whoever's got the phone, it is your turn. It makes it really easy to keep track of. The beast is getting closer and closer, and I have to imagine at some point it's going to cause even more havoc.
Yeah.
But it's interesting.
He's
to
fine
see.
right now. I refresh an effort die. Then I utilize that effort die to drop my 11 to a 10 and my 7 to a 6 in intelligence.
Nice.
So
Get those stats going.
Down.
Burn it all down.
Burn it all down. Cool. I do that. The beast has been seen in the woods again. Its blood-curdling howl. Well done. I was meaning for you. Well done. Good
stuff.
Echoes in the wilderness. Good job, Criswell the Howler. The beast
More
moves
experience
back
for
to the
Criswell.
to the south. And I'm at the town hall.
Look at that beast. Look at him go.
He's a beast.
Is that the Dark Forest? Or whatever?
It's definitely a forest.
He's there. I could go and check out the church. He's not in the church anymore, so I could go.
But you could see what he uncovered in there. Maybe he was there for a reason.
One
I have
hopes.
my theory about what the beast is.
We'll
find out.
I'm gonna go. I've got a crucifix. Like, I'm gonna go to the church.
Yeah, it's natural. Like, this is one of the...
Yeah, I'm not gonna pray there.
No, you see me walking out going...
Ah, damn it! Despite the attack, the church still attracts the faithful. What else can they do but pray? I'm not praying.
You're not faithful.
I'm not. Well, that's a waste of a turn. Damn it.
Is that literally all you can do?
That's all I can do. Why is there a token there then?
Maybe other people, because different people get different options.
Maybe it's, other stuff. For
But
other
I got a
people.
crucifix and everything.
Yeah, I would have thought you
I'm
out of
really
everyone.
disappointed. Oh well.
Too much sin.
Pass the phone, pass
Yeah.
it.
You've stolen too many
Refresh the
coins.
thing.
Thank
You
you.
need to repent first.
Okay,
But
well...
I have to pray to repent, and I can't do that.
Look, I'm going to go see my old mate, the very suspicious blacksmith. I'm visiting the smith, and I'm gonna give him some silver items.
Ooh.
Gonna give him this one. That's not a silver item. That's a. Oh, it is.
That's a bow.
No, it was because the
Did he give him
camera's
the
there.
sensor?
Camera's
the
the
thing.
other end, yeah.
I'm gonna give him this. If you are silver, the smith says, quickly evaluating your findings. If you want a silver blade, I'll need some more material, of course, but this is enough to get me started. Discard the chalice. The smith can begin working on your weapon. He needs one more piece of silver to finish it. Yes. I can't give him a second.
Give him once per turn. It's what I discovered last time.
Lame.
Yep. Guess what I'm doing on my turn?
I don't know.
that lovely
Almost
mirror of
like
yours.
Matt and I, as the people with combat power, want to get a silvered weapon.
I'm going to ask him about my destiny.
Yeah, I did the same thing. And then I was like, hey, you want to look at this other mirror? And he's like, yeah, I want that. I'm like, fucking take it, dude. Why don't you just stab things?
Just bring me more silver. Give me this. No. Tomorrow.
Next time.
No, because it's a passage of days. It's literally, no, tomorrow.
Not until.
Yeah.
Hello, Quirky Maple.
Hey, friends, hey, look what Josh brought us.
Did. It's delicious.
It's your favorite.
Look what Josh brought him.
Steal something. I'm very tempted, but I'll end my turn.
I'm
All right.
There you
considering
go.
Stealing something.
My turn. Refresh my final effort die.
Nice.
Talk to the smith.
What up, Smith? What up,
Give
Schmitty?
him a silver item.
That
My
shit.
hand mirror. Pure silver. Discard the hand mirror. The smith has received enough material. Meet his assistant. Ooh, I'm not going to tell you guys where, because I have places to go next turn.
I got places to be, things to
People
do.
to eat. What?
Sorry. At the start of my turn, I can decrease my...
But it's not the start of your turn.
Screw you, I'm doing it anyway.
No, it's fair. I did like run really fast.
Yeah, you did. You were the first cheat.
Decrease my dex to increase
You say
as
that
much
with
as the,
such impunity, like
this-
it's the first thing.
It might seem backwards for some of you, but the lower your pips are, the better you are at that skill.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to roll that number.
I
Tom's got
actually
some
really
super low
quite
pips.
like this system.
It's cool.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Once you got your head wrapped around it.
Yeah. Because it gives you like
tell me
either
about
you
these
really want to focus to be like I always win, or because like realistically you only got to get to a 2.
I
And
mean,
you'll auto-
unless you got one of these, in which case, oh, you're only going to want to get to a 2.
yeah, as in like you don't really need
Unless
to go
you
to
want to
a-
have 2 at 1 and 2,
Yeah,
in
exactly.
which case, or 2 auto successes on that. It's boss.
Yeah, everything else is gravy.
Don't pay attention to me. I'm definitely not trying to steal something from the dude. That's a 3. No successes.
Fuck you.
Oh, hey, SMT.
SMT.
Set up.
How are you doing? What were you playing today?
Are you just abusing the shit out of that ability?
Yes, because I gain an experience.
It does again.
Yeah, even though I failed.
Yeah.
I lose
Always
some
grab.
You
lose
lose
some
some more decks.
dexterity. Hello, welcome in. We are playing Destinies. This is a RPG light game with app functionality. Lots of QR codes, lots of scanning. I am a nobleman who has just given a bunch of silvered weapons to the blacksmith because we're hunting a werewolf.
Cool.
Look at this! Look at this
There he
werewolf!
is. He's
There you
buff.
go.
He's
That's from the top down.
with his
There
big
you go.
thighs.
He's chunky.
Is he thick? Is he thick
He's
though?
the thick boy.
He's pretty thick.
Actually, I wouldn't say that's thick. It's pretty toy.
No, it's pretty tight.
That's pretty toy.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
He's not thick.
I assumed thick and tight were the same thing, to be honest.
No.
All right.
Nice.
Well, I suppose dummy thick is the next step.
What a bloody legend. Here's
Who
some
is?
bigger guns.
Carson 2010.
Thank you so
my
much for the
goodness.
follow. Exclamation your favorite color in chat. Guys who've been here for a while, we got the lights fixed. If you're subscribed, SMT, I'm looking at you. You can do exclamation 2 of your favorite colors as one word. Or exclamation sub your favorite color. I fixed it all up. It's all doing good
You could
things.
be angered or angered.
How do you constantly break it?
The app updated and it broke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time that happens.
Bloody Windows.
But the important thing is that I have exhausted one of my effort dice, which will allow me to do extra rolls. I have lost one of my
Dex.
dexterity, but I gain an experience token, which I'm going to
Which
spend
you just
straight
did.
away.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
Chris,
throw it
not
away
me.
again.
And I am going to decrease once again my. Let's do strength, and I could do my intelligence to get that even further down, but I want this pip, this final pip, to start getting a bit closer,
You want that
so I
pippy
can
boy?
start stabbing werewolves all day long.
Did you say dabbing werewolves?
Yeah, stabbing.
Thanks, Chris.
It's like Thriller.
Yeah. Let's be honest, that's basically what they were doing.
Yeah. Dabbing way
The Panic Games. I plan to solo this one. Is that in reference to this game?
Yes,
Yeah.
this game is playable solo. I'm kind of tempted to do it on stream
Yeah.
at some point.
I would.
The skill check system is solid. Legends, what else do you think about this game? No spoilers, obviously, but I always trust your opinion on stuff. I'm going to buy some more herbs for one.
More dank
because
herb.
I
Did you
like,
just buy all of his herbs?
Yeah.
and I'm tempted to buy a sword. Yeah, let's buy a sword.
Just an
No,
extra
let's
one.
not buy anything because I know I'm going to pick up an item from a place that is silvered.
An
I need space.
undisclosed location.
More herbs are useful, but the herbs will cost me 1 coin.
All right. Well, that simplifies what I want to do. Because I was going to go to the blacksmith and hang out and buy some herbs and maybe try and rob him.
You weren't going to go to the hanging tree and hang out?
No, I'm going to go.
Can't go to the hanging tree anymore.
I'm going to go and hang out with the priest.
Hey!
I'm going to go and talk to the priest. I'm going to refresh my die.
One moment.
There it is.
Oh, I'm totally in the wrong spot.
Oh no. What's
There we are.
What
Matt,
happened?
lean your head over a bit.
Which way?
Yeah, either way.
There it is.
What did we love? I don't
Big
know.
head.
Oh, hey, what's up, buddy?
You good?
I only played the first scenario last weekend and enjoyed it. The skill checks was my favorite, moving these tokens. Yeah, so for those of you who haven't seen this, in this game you roll
Set up properly?
dice for skill checks, and depending on the number you roll, you then count upwards on your board, and however many pips you have below that number is how many successes you get. So it's a really easy way of, instead of like some other games that are
Just going to knock something over
like
if I don't do
plus-
it carefully.
like you get a success if you roll over a 4. It's a lot more based. Thanks, Chris. A lot more based on like a moving system, so your character can get better and worse as you do things, and you can use experience tokens as we are tracking on the screen.
Tom is abusing the fuck out of.
To get better at stuff.
I mean, look, to be honest, it's very reminiscent of like House on the Hill, Baldur's Gate, or the regular version. But I actually think less shit.
No, I much prefer this to House on the Hill.
It's very good.
Like that. So the beast slinks back into the shadows, leaving behind only the bloody remains of its latest victim.
That's a shame.
The cleric.
I hope it's not me. Oh, bloody remains. This disappears. Bloody remains are left there.
Ooh, something to investigate.
I really wanna, but I'm not. I'm gonna go and talk to a dude. Yeah.
No one's talked to the Romani at all.
I'm trying to get there. I'm going to go and talk to
I was planning to go there, and then it turns out that the Romani girl was just hanging out by a dead man tree.
Yeah.
So.
Hanging out. So, some say the crossroads are places of arcane power where dark deals are made. In times like these, in the shadow of the hanging tree, you're inclined to agree. In the distance, you hear a sad howl. The beast? No.
Oh.
Not even a wolf, something smaller. It's the priest. Stands at the crossroads, distraught. He approaches you as you come.
Just really puts a whole downer on the situation.
Poor little guy.
I look at the sign first.
How did the vote go? It was tied. So next week we will be playing Broom Service, and we will be having Bree on stream because it's a game about witches.
Nice. West, back to town. North, to the manor. Someone tied a colourful shawl to the sign pointing south. Curious. The Romani. We know it's the gypsy.
It's the Romani.
That was unnecessary. I am going to first encourage the priest.
No, encourage him to go to the manor. That place is great.
Encourage him again to go to the gypsies.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, hey, buddy, you should probably go to the gypsies.
I like that there's those kind of options here, and I can imagine there's so many different story paths to go down.
Yeah. What day are we on in the game?
Like 7 or 8.
So that guy's been waiting there for like 8 days.
Just crying to himself.
That's what the howling was.
This really does feel like a video game, but
I'm gonna roll one of my purples. Wow. 3, 4. Shit, that's 10. I get 3 successes.
Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Shame I had to get rid of all my
You should
silver
really
items.
go and do the thing. Hey.
Do
you really think so? The priest said, you should really go and do the thing. Do you really think so? Yeah, he's a really bubbly guy. The priest is still torn, but your arguments seem to work. So be it then. As soon as the fortune teller agrees to see me, I'll go pay her a visit.
Pray her a visit? Hey.
He approaches you as you come. Hello, friend. Did you have a chance to talk to the fortune teller on my behalf yet? I have to do that. Why didn't you say so? And now I'm going to follow the howls.
Yep.
Because that sounds safe. It's probably
a small Pekingese.
So I'm gonna do exactly the same thing again.
That's a good point. It could be his doggo.
That's 2 successes. That's pretty good.
So 3 and a 2 is 8. And what kind of test was it?
It's intelligence.
Intelligence, yeah, sweet.
So 2 successes. I gain a dog.
Doggo!
Number 26, please.
What's the breed?
On your guard, you go where you think the animal is. Soon, you stumble upon a set of tracks too small for a wolf, fighting your way through the snow and
look at that good
bushes.
boy.
Oh, look it's a bloodhound. I wonder who was looking for a hound earlier.
I know that. It was weird.
It was crazy.
It's great that I won that.
Yeah, crazy. +1 in every strength roll.
Shit.
Sick.
That's pretty good.
That is good.
It's just like the bird, but dumber.
But prettier. So cute. Such a good boy.
Look at that good boy.
Finding your way through the snow and bushes, you follow. A warm welcome awaits you as a hunting dog, clearly lost, jumps towards you, overjoyed to see any human. It says
any living human.
It doesn't take much to convince it to follow you. Such a good boy. It's like, I love you and will follow you forever.
Yeah. I've only just met you and I love you.
I could ask the priest about my destiny, but I've already done that.
But maybe your destiny's changed.
Who knows? Not me.
So the goal in this game is to complete one of your 2 destinies that we have hidden on the back of these cards. This one is from a different game, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to drop things
nice
all over the place.
Before my dilemma is resolved. Okay. Yeah, he hasn't changed his mind. Ended my turn.
No,
but
it's
I've got
pretty
a
much
dog
the
now.
same.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty good.
Moron, to answer your question, it is tied for this week, so we are playing it next week because it was already ahead.
All right, well, I'm pretty much going to do what I did last year.
I know, right? Crazy.
I'm going to visit the smith.
Hey, y'all, both of you.
Okay, I'm going to give you this.
Blah, 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 blah.
Have this thing that was really good, and I probably should have kept. Pure silver! The Smith says, quickly evaluating your findings.
I love that I could have done that too, and it was a crucifix and a silver key, not nearly enough to constitute a sword.
I know, right?
This will be enough, says the Smith. Discard that. And I have to go to somewhere.
Silver Metal Tavern. We could use that to make half a sword.
The extra silver from that key in this thing.
I'm going to ask him about my destiny. Wee, light change.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
It's just white, isn't it?
It's kind of blue.
Light blue.
It's pastel. I'm going to steal something because fuck it.
And it worked out pretty well for me, even if I didn't end up stealing anything.
And I'm gonna
I hate this place.
I'm gonna gamble 3 dice.
The only one with decent decks. You do real good.
That's a
Oh, you were
6.
actually trying to
That's
steal something.
8. That's still only 2, which is not good enough.
Only 2. How dare you?
How very
Could
dare.
I?
No, you can't. You can,
You could
however, use
your crossbow.
your
bow.
No, then I discard it.
Yeah, but then you could definitely succeed.
You're,
You get
just,
4.
you're being that guy in a game that's like, I'm going to
No,
save this till the end, and then
no,
it turns out you never use it.
You know what?
You might
You're
be
right.
stealing a
You know
bow.
what? You know what? You know what? You're right. I'm gonna do 4. I had 4 successes. Is
Like,
this
are you
correct?
sure?
No.
Matt is discarding his bow
is.
to
Yeah.
count his strength in addition to his dex when
snap.
stealing things.
You get a chance to pilfer something from his wares. You silence your conscience as you do. Take any one item from the smith's trades stack.
Nice.
You can take a bow.
What have we got?
You
Yeah.
can steal a bow. You love those.
I already bought the only good thing in there.
Yeah, you did, Dick.
But also, it's good for me, not so good for him. He likes dex. I don't care about it at all.
What's that symbol?
Plus 2 successes in a strength test.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm going to take the hatchet, I think.
Nice.
Oh, actually, no, hang on a minute.
For you, it makes sense to steal things. For me, I just paid him.
Yeah.
I am rich.
Because you got money.
I got money which I got from the innkeeper's friend who died. Which I was intending to pay back to the innkeeper, but Josh did that first, so I couldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stupid
I'll take the
witches.
hatchet.
Cool.
Just pilfer me a hatchet, because
Alright.
I figured that's better than nothing.
Doing anything else? You could sell the hatchet back to him for 1 gold.
That would have been... That'd
be great.
That would have been...
Wait a minute, I recognize this.
No.
Good handiwork. Whoever made this is a really smart guy.
Yeah.
And very perceptive, I think.
It's your turn, my man.
Alrighty then. Start of my turn.
Baron von, what was it? Baron von Durst?
Baron von Durst. Baron von Red Hat to the back, like Fred Durst. Start of my turn. I can decrease my dexterity to increase my strength.
To get strong.
Yeah. That was the word I was
And I am going to
Yeah, strong.
the church.
Going to the churchy church, eh?
Yep. Despite the attack, the church still attracts the faithful. What else can they do? Well, what they
Pray.
can do is let the hunt begin.
Oh, shit.
There is no stopping now. It is time. Good timing, Beef. Good to see you.
Good timing.
The smith's assistant left a gift for you. As you unwrap it from its cloth cover, its silver tip shines bright in the candlelight. Truly a monster slayer's weapon.
Nice.
Gain item number 41, the silver spear.
Damn.
Damn.
Griswold, item number 41.
Will do. Woohoo!
I was trying to think about the Blink-182 song. Yeah, song 2, that's it.
With
Yeah.
Blur.
But, no, fuck me, it is 2. I'm old, but not in a good way.
I got my head straight.
Yeah, it'd be wise and
Silver spear. In every strength test, you may move your dex back to use all of your dex pips instead of strength. Seems like a waste of time, but okay.
At least it's worth 3 gold.
You find it fitting that your hunt should begin in the church, as all righteous quests should.
Yeah.
You look at the spear once more, its tip gleaming with a cold light. Saints watch you from stained glass windows. I can do a dex check to track down the beast, or I can do an intelligence check to not leave without a blessing, which I will do. I unfortunately don't have a holy symbol,
That's a shame.
so I will just pray.
We still big head mode? We are.
Yeah, it turns itself off eventually.
Alright.
I'm going to use
Weird
one.
being close to you.
Fair.
It's like sitting there like,
It's hurtful, but fair.
Yeah, I don't
mean,
know my
in the best of
bonuses.
times.
Oh, I could use. You know what?
Is it in any check?
yeah.
You take some herbs and go get high.
Yeah. I'm just going to not
You should
use
have
my
done
dice
this.
for this
No.
because I'm probably going to end up using them for my dex check
Shaggy.
because dex
Yeah.
sucks.
fuck.
Oh, snake eyes.
Snake eyes. But I will discard a herbs to get +4 to my roll
It's a 6.
to do a 6.
It's 2.
Zoinks.
Zoinks.
Zoink, Shaggy. Oh, he's only Shaggy.
Oh no, Scoob.
As you pray,
They found irregularities
Scoop.
in the...
Oh no.
Really? Then Hank Schrader shows up. He's like, I'm going to kill you to death for tax evasion.
as you
Cold
pray,
ones.
you could swear there's a glow at the tip of your spear. Pure silver, shaped, sharpened, and now blessed. You are more than ready. You leave the relative safety of the church behind you and march through the town, inspiring awe with the silver weapon you carry. Some folk cheer you and wish you luck, and you already feel like a hero of legend. You barely
And he goes
reach.
and dies.
Brutally
Yeah.
You barely reach the edge of town before finding the beast's tracks in the snow. The bloody prints are impossibly large. The blood is still fresh. Will yours be spilled as well?
No.
Your turn ends.
Snap
Uh,
of the neck.
I refresh and effort die.
Cam battery low. Cam battery low. Is it the green screen? It is.
Come out low.
That's right. I will fix that while they take their turn.
I'm really torn about what to do.
Aren't you going to go see the Romani?
Yeah, I'll go see the Romani.
We're off to see the Romani.
The wonderful Romani who live in the south.
The wonderful Romani of
The
blood.
Romani camp is warm and welcoming. Are they not afraid of the beast? Place the trading camp where trading takes place and where the fortune teller resides.
So there's 2 token thingy doos.
A wagon belongs to the Romani king. It's always surrounded by celebration. So there's a Romani wagon
Yes, there's 3.
and the fortune teller.
I said 2.
Yeah.
There you go.
The fortune teller is a person, but so I'm going to go and talk to the fortune teller.
Who's that person there?
Yeah.
Yes, I think that's the right account. Set up the Romani trade stack.
Well, give
Medicine. Yes.
give Chris a moment. He's got a lot to track.
Griswold, they require to be found. Number 34. Huh, I got
Number
a
9
horse.
large.
Number 1.
Oh.
A lantern. Every time you explore, you gain an experience.
Shit, that would have been good to have early on.
Oh, yeah.
There's literally only one spot that hasn't been explored.
The
A
horse.
horse. Instead of regular
12.
move, you can go to any explored tiles.
Now you have a dog and a horse.
I don't have a horse yet. I have to buy them.
Oh no, a whole single gold for a horse.
Yeah, I buy a horse.
Why does a lantern cost 2 but an entire horse cost 1?
because
need
horses can be
medicine.
bred.
Medicine?
Lanterns have to be made.
I'm gonna need 2 of those.
And a 15.
Two 12s?
2 12s and a 15.
For each of move 1 strength forward for each of your items. So the more items you have, the better your medicine is, and a torch +1 in all your tests this turn.
Very cool.
Cool. Okay.
So many choices.
Yeah. I could let the fortune teller divine my fate. I can speak in defense of the priest. I could take a look at the Romani market. I could let the Romani purify a ritual item.
Ooh.
I could ask a fortune teller about an item. Yeah. So
I wonder what she thinks of the dog.
I'm definitely going to speak in defense of praise.
Because you want friends.
Yeah.
On account of all the thieving. It's always good to have a character with this.
Yeah, look. Divine my fate for 1 gold. I might take a look at the. You can do stuff after you've bought stuff, right?
Yeah, it's just another action
I'm
you
going
can
to
do.
take a look at the Romani trade stack.
Enjoy. You could sell the dog.
I could sell the dog. I'm not gonna.
They like dogs.
Good.
It's like no one's watched.
I'm going to
Snatch.
buy some medicine.
Who would have thunked it? And potentially a horse as well?
And probably a horse, yeah. Instead of
It might not be his horse, but it is a horse.
It's a horse. I could move to any explored tile.
Rumples.
Which is pretty much. Oh, it's Brumples.
Pretty boss.
He's back now.
I'm gonna
In
do
pog
that.
form.
Rumples.
And I lose both of my gold. And then I rob the fortune teller.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't think they're as forgiving.
No, probably not.
No, really not.
Oh, I forgot to do that. And I'm actually going to burn it to drop that by 1 and that by 1.
Nice.
And then I'm going to speak in defense of the priest.
Oh, he's a priest, right?
He's a priest, right? He's all right. He's pretty good.
As far as priest goes, he's a nice one.
He just wants to tell you about his best friend,
Decent
Jesus.
guy. That's 9, so 3 successes.
Nicely done.
Beautiful. Do you get any bonuses from any of your items?
No.
He hasn't got the intelligence ones, unfortunately.
No, I had those and then I sold them. I melted them down for scrap.
Same.
Fortune teller laughs. I had hoped he would gather enough courage to come here himself instead of sending messengers. But it is what it is. If you can convince him that he can ask his questions freely, I will welcome him. Oh. The priest arrives soon after, stopping as you leave. Believe it or not, you are of much help to me. We may not see eye to eye, witch, he adds. Sorry, no, I'm getting his voice all wrong. We may not see eye to eye, witch, he adds, but I see your kind heart, and I will join you in this ceremony. I'm sure you could use a good Christian on your side. Great. Amazing. Replace the crossroads as indicated. So he goes away, he's not at the crossroads anymore. He's now hanging out as a Romani Gap.
Nice.
Cool.
Is he actually, or...?
No, he's
No.
not. He's just
Cool.
And I could ask the fortune teller about the clever girl, because why not?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm curious.
She's clever and has a crow.
You're gonna like this. Have you met her? The fortune teller laughs. Sorry. Have you met her? The fortune teller laughs. She is a wise one. I thought she'd take my place someday, but there's a much grander destiny for her. You can see the girl. You can see the girl not far away, laughing at something the old women are telling her. Gain 1 of those.
Experience tokens.
Nice.
Crazy.
For talking to somebody about a thing.
I wonder what would
talking
happen if
about
I
young
talked to her,
girl.
because I had met her.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Alright, I'm ending my turn. There's plenty of other stuff I could do, but yeah, I'm ending my turn.
Cool.
And
All right.
you are, Huntsman.
Refresh that F what? Okay.
Oh, I burned.
So, what tile is tile 42?
It is the place where you killed the wolves.
Right. Is it the Dark Woods? Oh no, this is the Dark Woods. That's all good. Actually, don't think I can get there in time.
Where you're in the Smith right now.
Yes, so I'm here. So I
Yep.
can go 1 and then 2. You know what? I'm gonna go over this way.
It's not you.
That's not me. That's not me, man. 1, 2.
Yep, only 2 movement per turn. No diagonal movement.
No diagonal movement.
Only a diagonal.
And I'm gonna go touch the standing stones because that worked out well for Josh.
But yeah, it worked out well for me.
Oh, worked out well for you. Sorry, my bad. Visit the standing stone. Ancient symbols carved into the stones are faded, but there's power here. Townsfolk fear and avoid this place. I can pray to the old gods, search the circle, or meditate in the circle. Well, I kind of feel like this guy has a bit of like woods knowledge on him, so
Yeah.
I feel like he would pray to the old gods. So we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna add one of my effort dice to it because why not? So
Nice.
double 4 and a 1, so it's a 9. That's a 3. That's 3 successes.
Nice.
Fill me with your eldritch wisdom.
Yeah, fill him up. Fill him up.
Fill me up to the top.
Penetrate him with that wisdom.
Yeah, you pray to the gods long. Sorry, let me do that. You pray to the You pray to the gods long forgotten.
Pray to the gods.
Forgotten but not dead.
You pray to the gods. You pray to the gods.
You feel a presence, ancient beyond measure, accompanying you amongst the old stones. You know somehow that it's neither the right time nor the place for it to awaken, but as it fades, it leaves something behind. Gain talisman number 6.
More
Got a
talismans.
talisman.
Has
Yeah.
anyone played Talisman?
Do you fear
Once a
talismans?
yeah.
I've got it on Steam.
Yeah, so do I. I think lots of people end up with it. Talismans are just like, hey, you failed, but now you haven't. Good job.
Great.
Now I'm gonna. That one's done. I'm gonna switch the cycle.
Switch the cycle.
Yeah, I'm
With
gonna.
all your decks.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. Whoop, that's a 1.
That's a
That's
1
good.
and
That's 4.
5.
5. It's 1 success. That's all right. Could be worse.
All right in it.
There are human tracks here, unusual for this place. It's probably when you were like, out of your mind.
I touched the stone.
Yeah. I lose a dex, but I gain a exp.
Excellent.
Yeah, an exp. Thank you.
You know what?
I'll have that.
I'll keep it.
Yes. I'm gonna use that actually on my. Thank you. On my stronk.
Drunk.
Strong boy.
Yep. And then I'm going to meditate in the circle, because why not? Stones have shown all there was to show. They are silent now, waiting. Refresh all your dice.
I mean, hey, that's useful.
I really did that in the right order. I think it's end turn time. End turn time, because apparently I can't.
Alright, I refresh a die, but I don't have any to refresh. I move a dex backwards to move a strength forwards.
Tom's going to get killed by the werewolf now.
Yep.
Yep.
You stare at the bloody tracks. You realize the beast is growing bolder. Wandering close to this town again. Will it attack soon? I could set a trap, but I don't have a trap, and my dex is trash to improvise one, so I'm going to follow the tracks. Let's use an effort dice.
Let's do this.
It is an intelligence check.
An integer check.
That is only a 5. Really not great. That is only a 1. Do I want to use a herbs for this?
You probably do, man. Because otherwise it's going to be a case of, sir, you are being hunted.
No, I'm going to risk it.
Alright, risk it for the biscuit.
The trail is fresh, but you hesitate to follow. Curious villagers gather behind you, watching.
You have an
Do they
entourage?
expect a spectacle? There is no choice now. You follow the tracks, a winding path all the way through town. To the outskirts, it leads back to the woods. You glimpse movement among the trees. Your turn ends.
Brave, 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 suburban.
Boldly ran away.
Refresh that dice. Boom.
Thank you, Chris.
I am going to ride back to the town hall. On
You're
my
good money
lovely
for
new
that.
horse.
Good value. You make me feel funnier than I actually am.
Artificial. I'm like the laugh track in a
Yeah.
bad sitcom.
I see why Tom's friends with you.
I visit the town hall. I give the doctor the supplies he needs.
Hey.
Hopefully.
Give him his dog.
I hope he needs medicine.
This dog will lick their wounds clean.
The doctor is overjoyed. This will save lives. That's his voice. It's so hard to get proper supplies in town this insignificant. Sorry, no offense intended. He looks around, quickly assessing his patients. It's a good deed you've done today. I'm a stranger here, but I can see that you're someone who helps people in need as much as I do. I will help you. That's everyone you needed. Let the ceremony begin.
Ooh.
Oh shit. We're in the end game now. Avengers end game.
Yeah, the doctor. So, and yes, your turn.
Nicely done.
All right.
This game's
I
got
don't-
some good pace to it.
Yeah, I don't need to refresh that die because I've already refreshed that die. But I am going to go down to the dark woods. The deep, dark woods.
How deep?
Very deep. How dark? That dark.
Too far. Take it back.
Take it back, yeah. Visiting the dark woods. The woods are ominous, unwelcoming, and most of all, dark. Stop preempting me. No one comes here without a dire need except for the sorceress. If you believe the rumours, that is. Is this where she disappeared? How will you ever find anything in this labyrinth of pitch black paths? Literally, I can call out, which is hilarious.
Hello, sorceress, are you here?
Yeah, I can find my way through the woods, or I can let's kill the beast. Let's kill the beast.
Shit.
Do it.
There is no stopping now. It is time.
Finish him.
The smith's assistant waits at the edge of the woods, unwilling to enter the darkness. Nervous, he gives you an object wrapped in cloth, and then immediately runs away. Fuck this shit. You don't really blame him. As you unwrap it, the gift
don't.
gleams with pure silver. The blade is sharp. Gain a silver dagger. Fuck.
Yeah, you didn't give him enough silver for a spear.
Yeah, it's like
A
this
spear, in
one.
fairness, is basically a dagger on a stick.
Yeah, really.
So yeah, this is the one I wanted. In every strength test, you may move one of your intelligence back to use all of your intelligence instead of strength.
Wow.
But it's basically move your strength back to guarantee 3 successes. As opposed to me, which is guarantee a success in 3 successes with dex. It's like it's more balanced, but it's still. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to read this, and this is going to have story consequences for you all to listen. It must end soon, friend. You hear just as you enter the forest shadow. The sorceress, the mayor's wife, and your mistress sits on a fallen log.
She likes also the sticky?
Exactly. Disheveled but otherwise unharmed. No more hiding. The beast must die.
Oh.
I can either track down the beast or promise to protect her. I'm going to promise to protect her because I feel like that's a preemptive thing. And also, that's what the character would do.
It also plays into my theory that she accidentally turned her husband into a werewolf.
I'm gonna have to do a smart check. So I'm gonna add a dice for this one.
It's a lot of dice.
That's
1, 2, 3, 6.
That's a 6. So that's 1 success. God. Thank you, Oswald, but you're really not reassuring me.
A little too stanky.
You gonna?
No, I don't think I will.
You can't. You got a
You've
success.
succeeded.
Well, yeah. Despite her bold words, she is afraid. The chain of events she started is now rapidly rushing towards its conclusion. Still, you believe in her and her magic. Finally, she can find the monster for you to kill. Finally. Surely she can. Finally, she relents.
Words.
My turn ends.
Words are hard.
Yeah.
All right. Start of my turn. Refresh and effort die.
Boom.
You stare into the forest from its edge. You are certain the beast is nearby. Too close, in fact, for you to make any further preparations. I can do an intelligence check to call out to the beast, or I can do a strength check to lure it with blood.
Oi.
Hey,
Oi.
Here.
what's your name?
Oi.
Is it Gary?
You doing in or
Alan.
you straight?
Alan?
I'm going to do strength. I could sacrifice an animal if I had it,
That's a shame.
but I'm going to spill my own blood.
Horace, no!
And I am
You
going
named
to...
it after the War Master?
Horace, not Horace.
I'm going to move my strength back one
No,
to...
that's the horse. Horses.
Yeah.
This one,
I've
actually.
got a funny story to tell you about this afterwards.
Move my strength back one to guarantee 3 successes using my dexterity instead of anything else. So
I'm sorry,
strength.
Tom. I feel like we were both ignoring. You're like, and this, I do
I'm
this,
going
and
to
this.
cut my own blood with my silver spear.
Nice.
Nice.
You spill just enough of it. You can't afford to weaken yourself in this crucial moment. Fresh blood paints the snow. It smells sharp in the winter air. You wait, knowing that the beast will certainly react to the irresistible scent. And there it is, a glimpse of movement behind the trees. A howl, disturbingly taunting.
Oh.
The beast slowly emerges from between the huts. Can we get some...
Yeah, can we get
Get some
Get some
fucking
big
final
music.
showdown shit going.
It's so close you can feel
Not
the
Final
warmth of
Countdown.
its breath washing over you. A mountain of muscle and sinew covered in matted fur. You grasp your weapon tighter. This is your moment of glory. Attack. I will attack with the silver spear.
I can't wait to see what happens if he fucks up.
I'm like, ah!
I know, right? It's a bit like
Yeah,
that.
it's-
It feels a bit like that.
Definitely not this music.
Blinky blunky.
I need violins and cellos all day long.
Trumpets, horns.
Unfortunately, Chris can't choose the music.
Anything
We just have to
Wagner.
skip until we
Yeah,
find something
I was
good.
going to say, do we have anything that's reminiscent of like Rembrandt?
Not Wagner. I feel like I'm being invaded.
That's all right.
Hello.
1812 Symphony Orchestra.
Exclamation combat
Flight
in
of the
chat.
Flight of the Valkyries.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I will do a strength check, and I think I have to roll for this, not just take the automatic 3 successes. Let's roll with strength.
So what do you need to?
You burning all of your dice?
All of my dice.
This one's for
Everything at
all
once.
the
Okay.
So all the biscuits.
All the numbers, no whammies.
It's a 3 and a
Holy
1,
shit.
a 1 and a 2.
Rough.
So there's 4, 5,
6,
6,
7,
8. I am going to
Three.
add +4 to my total roll
Because
by
you're higher.
hitting him in the face with a hatchet with herbs on it to have a total of 6 successes.
Nice. That'll do.
It's like stabbing him in one hand with the silver spear,
Been
hit
saving
him
up for this the entire
in the face.
day.
Oh yeah, I bought everything I could. You strike true, and the silver blade pierces the monster's chest. Blood flows as it falls to its knees with a cry of pain. Behind you, the cheers begin to sound. The beast lies before you, breathing heavily. Its eyes are full of human pain.
Yeah.
All around you, the bravest of the townsfolk gather to witness your victory. End this with joy, or end this with pity?
Oh shit.
That's a tough choice. Look, my theory is it's the mare turned into...
You want to know a secret?
Nah,
Because I
this-
think it's the end of the game,
This,
and I can tell it.
you can tell after I've made my decision.
Yeah, let's wake the.
I am going to go with pity,
Sure, thank you.
and I have to make another strength roll.
Uh oh. This could end very
Gotta need the
badly.
good stuff.
True, but I will use my silver spear to guarantee myself 3 successes.
Oh, right, okay. Guarantees you 3.
Does it give you like? Isn't that a? Oh, it's an always thing.
It is in every strength test you may move your dexterity back to use all of your dexterity pips instead of strength pips.
Right.
Oh, right, yeah. You can only do it one more time.
Yeah, that's the thing. I've been knocking my dex back so much, but it is 3 successes. There is no joy as you end the beast's suffering. You feel like you've taken part in something beyond your understanding. Whatever curse befell this creature, it was not as evil as you expected to face. The crowd share your silence, watching the bloody scene almost with sadness. You are their hero, you know that, but so much blood has been spilled, the time for celebrations will come after morning. I win!
Yay!
That's what it says. I'm going to turn this
I
up.
really would like to know how the Witch's Head story ended.
Yeah.
Because he was my son.
Oh.
No.
Wow.
Yeah. That's interesting because
I was the mum of the mayor. Which you did say earlier, the witch for a wife and a witch for a mum.
Yeah.
Well,
I will read this out. People rejoiced as their hero, bloodied but triumphant, stood over the fallen beast. Finally, he gained the admiration he craved. Turns out money doesn't bring you everything. You gotta kill things to get that.
Yeah.
As the bravest of the villagers marveled at the monster's carcass, gasps of disbelief resound. The beast's form, no longer held by the curse that shaped it, shifted and transformed, revealing the maimed but recognizable face of the mayor himself. No one knew what curse befell him, but they were sure of 2 things. His wife, the sorceress, was to blame, and surely the noble was a hero worthy of presiding over the land. She was soon found, hiding in the dark woods with Matt the huntsman, and exiled in Shane. He reigned for long years, a just brave man beloved by his subjects. The huntsman joined his mistress in exile, who was no longer protected by her status with her husband's good name. Who knows what fate befell them? The witch, stricken with grief, retreated into the woods, no longer interfering in the affairs of men.
Robbing the shit out of
She likely died there, alone and forgotten.
Wow, you died alone and broke.
At least you went off with a hot sorcerer's wife.
I mean,
who turned her last husband into a werewolf.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a good
I don't think she
thing.
did that deliberately.
I think she did, based on my vision and the standing
I'm gonna read my flavor text.
We'll get there in a moment.
Yeah.
Soon the winter ended, and with it the memory of this bloody time. As spring came, celebrations were held, as survivors of the winter days feasted, merry and eager to leave the darkness behind. Little did they know that their predicament was but at the beginning of something much grander.
Impressive. My flavor text says, "You serve your mistress well, and you have done so since long before she married that cruel man. When she decided to get rid of him, you gladly assisted. But the curse meant to turn him into a wolf succeeded only partially. Now in his half-bestial form, he surely comes for revenge. He must finish what she started before his nature is discovered." So I was like, I need to kill this motherfucker before everybody figures out what happened.
Deep in your heart, you know, the werewolf was your son. Cursed by his evil wife, with magic you taught her yourself.
Uh-oh.
Which is why she probably went off in shame. The spell is a powerful one, but you know how to undo it. To reverse the curse. You can prove her guilt and bring her to justice, and get your son back. My options were perform a healing ceremony or reverse the spell. I went with the healing ceremony because it seemed
nicer,
much easier as well.
Yeah.
Reverse the spell. Find and bring any 2 ritual items to the Romanic camp. To my knowledge, we have not found a ritual item.
Yeah, maybe.
I think the censer was a ritual item, and I'm pretty certain the goblet was a ritual item. So I had both of those, I think.
Does it say on them?
It does, yeah.
Yeah, it's got like text.
Oh, sure.
Like for example,
these
holy
are all.
symbol.
I think red is like story important.
Yeah. So mine was interesting. You've been branded a coward while your brothers fight glorious battles in faraway lands. You stay here afraid. Neither commoners nor lords respect you, and it's only a matter of time before you're replaced. But now's your chance. You can slay the beast, become a hero, and not only keep but improve your standing. So I had the option to help 3 people around town, which was my original plan.
Yeah, that was mine.
Because my other thing was gain 2 silver items, and you guys gained 2 silver items before I
Flush
could, and I
with
was like,
silver items,
yeah.
I was like, yeah. So
You guys were fucking tripping over them. I was sitting there going, "Fuck."
My issue with it was, like, it felt like you only had to do 2 things that were super easy, and I had to do 3 that were actually quite difficult.
Yeah.
And I was like,
I think the first one seems to be based on luck of finding the right item by going to the right place, while the other one is...
I do think that maybe the creators expected us to like inquire within and like get our fortunes
Well, it's where
read, and we just
checking your destiny actually helps quite a lot.
Whereas what we just went, it's like, right, let's leave town.
Yeah, mine was check Destiny. It's like, you can find silver items in the manor. And I'm like, well, I guess I'm going to the manor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't do that. I didn't ask about the ritual at all. I was like, I think ritual items are going to be fairly hard to find. I'm going to just help 3 people. I figured it was a relatively simple fetch quest. Turned out to be really quite complicated in 2 cases. Yeah, I kept looking for the Romani camp, thinking I was going the right way.
Yeah.
I was not.
No. I thought that this was the Dark Woods because I think we got ourselves turned around because of like the orientation for the cameras. But like the meta, I'm like, that's not it. Okay, it's over here. And I'm like, shit, I can match Tom and maybe even get ahead if mine's quicker.
Yeah.
And then because you're like, oh, I have to track it down. I'm like, I know where it is. It's in the Dark Woods. And my wife can show me where it is.
But seriously smart usage of your abilities there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And deliberately cranking back your decks to buff.
Realizing that, there is only 3 stats. You're going to get screwed on one of them.
Yeah.
The thing is, I wasn't. I'm not particularly strong, but I've got... but even my 2 strength ones are 5 and 7. By the end of it, with my dog, I was pretty good at all 3.
And I wonder if that's going to...
I had one of these I hadn't spent yet.
Yeah, if that's going to come in more handy in future campaigns. Because this is a very customizable system. So I'm curious to see how the other stories play out.
And what the other characters are like.
Yeah, everyone plays very differently with all kinds of different powers. I don't know if I want to rate this just yet without playing. Like, this is
need to play the actual
intro campaign and not the actual one.
Yeah.
But I think we can sort of rate the mechanics side of stuff and like what we liked about it. Like, I definitely liked the fact that there was sort of an overarching narrative that you could almost interfere with other people's stories.
Yeah.
It was both annoying, but also like, oh shit, it's over there. I'm gonna go run and like talk to the Romani girl. Or
it's a really interesting one that they managed to pack in a really simple system of actual mechanics and skills that actually has some pretty decent depth to it with the way that you can move things back and forth, but have it relate to stories so well, because it means this system can be so easily used for just about anything.
And very, very flexible for like, I really like the QR code thing. I think that's really smart. If you scan it at any time, does it just tell you what it does?
I don't know.
I've tried to scan it with just a QR reader. It's very specific to the app.
Yeah, it would be.
Yeah.
It's because it's a new different shape.
That makes sense.
It's a mini one.
Yeah.
But that's super neat though.
Yeah, I do like the fact that they've got the color, like, because basically I could have done my 2 options were finish the spell or kill the monster, and I'm like, well, killing the monster is probably going to be simpler than going and doing a ritual, but it's like, I would have had to find and bring 2 ritual items to the crossroads. But stupid old me, I was so fixated on killing the monster that those 2 items that I had probably were all I needed.
Items, you didn't even need to get them purified by the Romani.
I didn't even need to go and get them melted by the friggin'...
Yeah.
I could have just gone there and be like, I win.
What pisses me off is...
Because it would have been a wolf.
I wasted a turn going to the church.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A place I couldn't even fucking pray because I'd committed so many crimes. No regrets.
It's like you're ejected through the door like a burning
It's just unfortunate. In a video game, it would just be move in, have a look around, you're done. But that's like an entire turn.
It's like no, you. I was like, Salty Josh goes. That shouldn't have cost me a turn to go into a place that I can't do anything in. But there's a token still on the map. But at the same time, it does kind of make sense because I did go in there thinking, it was like, well, the thing just attacked there. There's maybe something to find.
Yeah.
And I was like, no, honestly, you did go in there to loot the place. So the fact that you weren't given the option to is really not the game's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
it is
very
like,
also,
balanced.
what's left?
Well, yeah.
Because
I got 1 gold out of the poor box.
For me, I knew I had to go back to the church eventually to start my quest, but you didn't have that option.
What are your options? I'm just curious.
Slay the beast or get the townsfolk to help me slay the beast. I was straight up about killing the thing the whole time.
Yeah, just got to mano this wolfo.
This is the thing, but even knowing what everybody does and knowing everybody's goals, I actually don't think it changes too much.
No.
Because we're not actually working together at all.
No, or against each other necessarily.
No,
it's just we're all...
It's a race to the finish to achieve it. But the thing is...
And there's so many unmarked areas on this map that you could have an entirely different story.
Yeah.
But it was...
I really kind of want to know about the plowman.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure he would have given me a ritual item.
Yeah.
but I needed something from him first. So you just have to know to go to the Romani.
You needed to go
first.
see the Romani, yeah.
But you talk to the priest, then you should go to the Romani straight away. I just didn't find the Romani in time. Yeah.
It's absolutely replayable, even though there is a finite amount of
And
story.
I really
It's
want to know
just the way it
how
works
the
out.
witch-
Yeah.
How the Witcher's story ends.
I mean, as long as you don't do what we did, which is discuss everything after the fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you can play it
No,
again.
but you can see how everything works out. It's the kind of game that'd be really interesting to, I think I said it before, have other people play it and then,
and then tell
find
you
out
how it worked.
how they go. So I'm kind of curious to play the rest of it. Chris, do you have any thoughts?
It looks super interesting, and I wish I could play it.
Yeah.
I wonder how a 2v2 variant would go with the expansion.
Yeah, so with an expansion, you can add a fourth player and have teams, basically.
Yeah.
So I wonder if the story just changes up a little bit because you pick.
Well, it's all contained within the app, so it wouldn't actually be that hard for them
No,
to do.
but you get alternate characters. So you get teams.
right.
So you have a witch and her like assistant, and like the hunter and someone else. So you've got.
Give me my Shoggoth gun.
You've got slightly different variations on the story based on that.
Yeah.
And solo would be interesting as well. I have to imagine solo would just be just the story on its own, but still.
I'm kind of curious to know what the chat thinks, having watched the game.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll wait for them to respond, but yeah, so like for me, as like a pick up, sit down, and just play a game, which is what this was for us because we didn't really get any like a preamble other than, hey, you're playing this game today.
Yeah.
Do you want to play it? Because it sounds like it'd be up your alley.
Yeah.
Very quick to learn, actually.
Yeah, not complicated.
No. So pick upable, very, very pick upable. Mechanics are nice and simple, but give you enough flexibility. There is some minor. I think that the fact that I was able to teleport over here and the app didn't going, actually, you can't because you
were
are
over there,
3
yeah.
too many. That's maybe just an oversight on the programming because they're probably just assuming.
I don't think it's necessarily particularly good. Well, no, because it knows where you were last
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, exactly. Because I went in and did a thing.
Yeah,
on
that's
it.
a bit of an
That's but the thing is, like, it's also putting the onus on me as the player to know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I can't fault it.
I think this game will, like, the mechanics are solid, but it'll live and die on its writing.
And so far, I've been impressed.
Yeah.
There is a good story to follow, but without it, the mechanics themselves aren't anything.
Pending on story,
Yeah.
I'd probably give this an 8 or 9
Yeah.
out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
My biggest worry with it would be how much you'd actually get to use it. It's not I mean, we've been playing for what, 3 hours?
3 hours, yeah.
So it's not a short one. It's not a
No.
games day one because you'd have to have. It's not enough players for it to be a large group game.
Yeah.
So it's 2 or 3 other people. I could, if you have a spouse or a housemate who is into gaming, this would be great.
Yeah.
And I actually think I could probably convince my spouse to play this with me.
Yeah.
So that would actually be worth it. Likewise, I would definitely play
For
this.
$80 though.
For $80, I'm like, hey,
It's $80, but it's also the investment in the first bit into the system.
Yeah.
Because I have to imagine, I already know there's one story expansion.
Yeah.
There's probably more coming because this game is good and I have to imagine successful.
I will also say the fact that they've got little minis is kind of cool. Like
minis are
if you were
nice.
if you were interested in painting,
The trick
that
is
actually is quite
these
detailed.
are really tiny. They're very detailed, but they are very small.
Yeah, I don't know
You
how
would
easily
struggle,
paintable.
As a Warhammer player of over 20 years, you'd struggle to get a
Yeah.
huge amount of detail on these guys. That being said,
Yeah.
it is really detailed
Yeah.
for the size. But I imagine it was a cost, and also there's a freak ton of minis in there. There's like 30 minis in there.
There's a really big, cool mini that is fucking
And I really
terrifying.
want to know what the big cool mini in the middle is.
I have to imagine it's the big bad of the major
I
story.
want it to be a statue. That's
like,
freaking terrible.
this is what I mean. It's got
That's
scorpion.
the older god, right?
Probably. That's probably the older god. It's got scorpion tails. It's got 3 of them. What the
I
heck?
have a couple of photos up on Instagram, but for what it's worth.
Oh, that's sick.
Hey, look! It's that guy you met. It's just rats.
Yeah, probably. Because
There's probably,
there's the lady. There's
recurring
a lady
characters.
holding up her thing, and she's standing on a pile of whatever. I'm
Oh,
not
that
sure.
looks like skulls.
Oh, that's sick.
These are really
The
good.
angel.
Yeah. There'll be, more and more coming out with the story, and it's the kind
That I
of thing
would
that you...
paint.
Yeah.
the kind of thing that you see and you're like, I want to know what that
I
is.
would
I want
paint
to
that
follow this
angel.
story.
I will paint
I'm-
it.
I don't know
That's
where
a
this
nice
goes.
angel.
I am keen to play through the rest of the story, even if it's not something we play on stream.
Yeah, like look,
It's something I want to
keep me
see
in the loop.
happen.
I'm
I'm
down
down.
to play this. Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
for that.
You can get the 2-player one. We bring old
Yeah,
Griswold.
see if we can
Griswold.
find that expansion. I wonder if the 2v2 is something you're supposed to play first, or is it just a different way to
Not
play?
really a V, though.
It does say 2v2 in the app. It's like the alternate version
this is 1v1v1.
Yeah.
But it's not really V at all. You're just inhabiting the same space.
Yeah.
It's a race against time. Is the 2v2 kill them and then solve the puzzle, or is it just?
I don't think it
ignore
would.
them?
It would probably be. I imagine the way. I don't know. I have no frame of reference, but I would imagine that what they would probably do is they would have shared objectives that you have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like as in, it's two competitive teams attempting to achieve the one story thing, whereas this is three people
competitive teams,
doing
basically.
different
Yeah.
objectives.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the only way that you could make the 2v2 work in a 2v2 is if you're both trying to achieve the same thing through different means. But the goal itself, I guess what I'm trying to say is like, you would probably have like a list of shit that you need, but you like 5 items, you only need 3, so you're in combat or contract. You're in competition with the other side trying to find them.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
again, it could just be.
I'm very curious to see it. But basically, the first story has made me go, I want to play it again,
Play more?
Yeah. No.
which is what you want
I'm
to
not
see.
doing anything till 7. I also want to just point out that the assets, the bits are really pretty.
They
It's
are
well
very well
produced.
made.
It's fun to play.
Gorgeous. These, I like the little wooden tokeny bits. The board works well.
It's
I am
winter-
curious to see what you think of it. Have you had a chance to play Tainted Grail yet?
No, I haven't.
No. So I'd be curious
My
to see
little
how
brother
this
has. He's enjoyed it. He's had
this
the first
compares
go.
to that.
Yeah.
Because it's maybe not as dark and as in depth as Tainted Grail, but sometimes easier to play is
Yeah.
better for a lot of people.
Yeah.
I think that the only like component of this that feels maybe a little bit underwhelming is maybe these tiles here, because they don't feel as thick as I would like them to do. But I do like a nice thick boy when it comes to play tiles, because these
I
feel
do
like
agree.
they were printed on like they're hard card, but they're also quite thin. They're a little bit thicker
But there is a
gauge, but
giant stack of them.
Is this?
That's
Can you
the thing.
imagine trying to pack away like
Weight-wise.
60 big
Yeah.
tiles?
You've got
And-
standard size
And
box.
shout out to, if we just clear some of these pips out of the way, if you put the box in the middle of the table, a very don't worry about those, they're fine to put things on. More just you can't put it on the minis.
It's really well put
Yeah.
together. Yeah.
like
good
there
size
is it's more the
economy.
organization of it. You can see where everything goes really nicely.
And
It's
got
always
baggies.
good when they do
We'll have
that.
a good baggie.
Maybe not enough baggies, but we'll see how we go when we pack things up.
Yeah.
There's slots for tokens in the sides. Like it's just
Just
very
good.
well made.
Just good.
Yeah.
So we aren't going to rate it just in case we end up playing the campaign on stream, because it's also the kind of campaign that you can kind of spoil, but kind of not, because it's not like you get railroaded. You have the option to go down.
Yeah.
So maybe it's something that we'll play later on. Otherwise, we'll put our thoughts up for it when we vote on all our games at the end of the year.